Hello, everyone. Welcome to twitch.tv/help action needed. This is twitch.tv/help action needed, and I am Sean. With me today are a whole bunch of people to play a game that we're acutely aware of because we're here raising money for Moz. If you do !MoFi in chat, MOFI as demonstrated now, it'll pull up Moz's Ko-Fi link, in which you can go donate. If you want to know what donations will do for you, we'll get that in chat as people are introducing themselves. But overall, we're here to raise money for fucking English. It is so early, chat. We are here to raise. Oh yeah, you all are welcome to say whatever you want on this channel as long as it doesn't get us canceled.
Yes.
We are here to raise money for Moz, an amazing member of the community who has had a bit of some stuff going on recently, and so we just want to help support them and get them a little bit back on their feet while they're making the moves that they are making in their lives. But let's go ahead and tell everyone who we are before we kind of say what's going to be happening. So, Meadow, as first on the overlay order, please go around and say who you are, where people can find you, and we'll get into character once we know who our characters are.
Sure. Howdy. Good morning. Good afternoon. All right. Already off to a bad start. Howdy. I'm Meadow. She, they pronouns. Also known as Howdy Love Darlin or Howdy Love Darlin GM on the internet. I am a TTRPG performer, a professional game master, and an indie game designer. And I will be both a god and a champion today.
We're gonna move this a little bit because the subtitles were not subtitling the way I thought they would. Okay, Ross.
Hey everybody, my name is Ross. My pronouns are he, him. I'm the GM at Blades of Mayari and the director at Studio Kusina. You can find us at Blades of Mayari on the socials or Studio Kusina on Twitch.
Okay, Grant.
Hello, I am Grant. I am the titular game master over at Game Master Monday. And I use he, him pronouns, and I almost said a secret thing that I wasn't supposed to say until January, so never mind.
Okay, Mia.
Whatever that means.
Hi, I'm Mia, she, her, artist, player. Happy to be here. You can find me on the interwebs, Eosha X Art. That's EOTIA X Art. Yeah.
And Grant. Nope, and Daniel.
Hello, everyone. My name is Daniel, also known as Daniel the DM, across all corners of the internet. I use he, him pronouns, and gang, it's gonna be a wild one. Buckle up.
Chat, so that you all understand, the Video Ninja link is exactly opposite where we are on stream, and so I looked at stream to see who was the last person left. In the spot is Grant on this computer, where it's Daniel on the overlay.
Daniel, can we trade names for today's session? Is that
We're getting wild over here. Look, if they donate high enough, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so speaking of those donations, I have been informed that it's maybe not working, which is interesting. So if it's not working, let me know, because on my end it is working. But we're out here, and we're going to be playing a nice little game of Pantheon. What is Pantheon, you may ask? It is a game about gods and heroes doing things like sabotaging each other, going on hero quests, living their lives. What you can do to make this harder, every $25 we raise, we are going to swap who's currently in charge. Every $20 you all introduce, you can override a divine intervention. What's a divine intervention? Grant, if Grant is God, can say, hey, actually, this happens. And you in chat can say, no, it doesn't. Get fucked, Grant. Normally, there's only one divine intervention per game, but because we are rotating who we are, there's going to be a pool starting at 6. If you want to add to that number, donate $15 to add a divine intervention. For $10, you can invent a new rule that we have to follow. Grant was talking about some card game nobody understood, but he had an idea that he could say something and we all have to do it forever, regardless of who the main god is. And for $5, if you wanted to help Maz out but can't give too much, that's perfectly understandable. We wanted to give you a way to interact anyway. You can give us a bonus die. You can claim the die. You can say it's a D20, you can say it's a D1, up to you. And we can add that whenever we want. So Grant is on fundraiser duty. Grant is going to be monitoring the donations through Maz's Ko-Fi. They also should pop up here on stream if it goes as intended. Maz very kindly gave me their streaming code so that if somebody donates, we should get an alert that we can all see and hear. So now Pantheon, how does it work? All of us have picked a major god and a champion. The major gods are the people that are doing their best. The champions are the little Greek heroes getting their lives ruined over the pettiness of those above. But who are we? We don't know. We're going to roll a d20. And whoever gets the highest number is going to be our acting major god at the start. The next two people, so let's say Meadow rose the highest. Meadow will be our acting god. Ross and Grant will be the minor gods who have dominion and can undermine Meadow. The bottom three will be our champions at the start. And then, whenever we hit $25, we're going to roll a d6 and we're going to shuffle that number around. And the same pattern will happen. And we could go from the god of maelstroms to the god of flowers being in charge and just see what happens. And that's what we're doing today, friends. You might be
A lot of
used to some
pressure
really
on the
well
first
put
guy.
together things here, and this is not one of them. But we are here to support money for a friend and have fun. So without further ado, let's all roll a d20 and see what happens.
Let's do it.
I feel the god in this pantheon tonight. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
I got
an
an
11. Yo. Okay.
I have a 6.
Okay.
18.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go, Mia.
No! This wasn't supposed to happen.
Daniel and Ross.
Please.
I got a 19.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we're fucked.
Daniel. Daniel, you need a 19?
You're muted.
You are muted, just so you know.
I got a 10.
Oh yeah.
10. Okay.
Hot.
Smack
Okay.
dab in the middle. I was safe the whole time. Wasn't even
Rawson
sweating.
will be our starting major god. Grant, you will
Cool.
be the first god, the first secondary god. I will be the second secondary god. Mia, Daniel, and Meadow, you are all our champions. So let's go around in that order and introduce who we are starting the game as. So Ross, if you want to introduce who you are and who you're going to be as the primary god, please go ahead.
That sounds good. Let me move my Notion page over. Thank goodness I prepped this shit. Okay. Hello. I will be playing as the major god, Magpapalayok, the god of creation. Their titles are the Potter, the Shaper of Mountains, the Former of Oceans, and they are the god of creation.
Grant, who will your minor god be?
I will be playing Spela, the god of dumb luck.
Okay. I will be playing
Specifically dumb.
Violet, the god of flowers. Mia.
I will be playing Calliope, the champion of the woodlands.
Daniel.
I will be playing Diego. Just Diego.
Whoa,
And
that gave
Meadow.
me the shivers.
I will be playing Luna, a moon cleric.
Okay. Ross, the stream is in your hands. Take it away wherever you want.
Oh god.
We get to do whatever Ross wants, and I am terrified.
All right. So the camera fades in to a large plain. It's bordered by trees and fog. For those who are curious or foolish and peer over the edge of the forest cuts off, and you are actually floating on a large dais in the middle of everything and nothing. There are a lot of gods and mortals here. Not just us who are at the table, but many, many others. And more so, there are many, many people, eyes, and laughter and curiosity peering in from the mist. In the center, you see an old man sitting on a wooden chair. He goes by lots of different names, but in this case, he introduces himself as Magpapalayok, and he's working on another palayok, which is a clay pots that's common in the Philippines. You make everything in it. Your rice, you boil your water, you make soup for medicine. If the hearth is the center, the palayok is the center of the hearth. And he says, wipes some sweat off of his brow and says, "Oh, everyone's here! Oh, awesome. Sorry, take a seat." And then clay chairs and tables form up from the ground. plates full of food from your various cultures and perspectives and desires and needs appear. And he looks around and says, got some new faces. Excellent. Okay. If you're new here, don't worry. I can explain. It's time to play musical chairs, everyone. It's time for me to step off of this throne and for one of you to take it up. But the question is, who will sit upon the zenith, and how will we do it? My predecessor wanted a war. That's boring. Their predecessor just ate their children. That's also boring. I wanted an audience, and the clouds shimmer, and people are donating, and folks are looking in and peering. I wanted to make something fun. So we will do a cooking contest. 4 rounds. Gods find a champion. Come up with a meal, something that you'd like to make. Find your ingredients, cook it, present it. I know. Gods of war and pestilence, just shut up. I get it. I get that this isn't your bag, but I want to see what you can make here with your limited ability before you sit where I am and make what I can do. And eons pass in an instant as he creates timelines and civilizations and music and math and inventions and death all passing by your eyes. Yeah, anyways, you all should talk. And when you're ready, I'll kick it off. Oh, and I know it's unusual, but if you need to, feel free to pray. You can pray to me. As he goes back to doing his pottery.
Okay, so there's one thing Spela loves. It is the opportunity to find something or someone that can further their goals in a way that feels like the odds are in their favor. So the first thing Spela hears as a major god, and they're looking around, waiting to see if anybody moves, is they jump up from their seat and they start running around, going through a champion index and trying to crunch numbers and seeing who on earth any of these mighty warriors or any of these types of folks out there are just super adept at cooking, but they also don't want to play it too safe. Someone who knows magic, that's easy money. We don't want to rely on the people who are obvious. We are looking for a stroke of brilliance, a stroke of dumb luck, if you will, where the odds aren't in our favor, but they're not impossible. So, Diego, what would you be doing at this current moment in time after eons have passed before something really dumb and lucky happens to you?
I think as a ranger, he is always around foraging, and that's his instinct. So I think he would just get up and just start walking around the grass, the nearby bushes, and just start looking for random things to be able to be used as a component, just investigating that way.
Major God, if you'll allow me, can I roll to see if Diego can find food ingredients? Or can we make Diego roll for it?
I am Magpapalayok. He finds it.
Sick.
Phenomenal. How convenient.
As you pick up a cooking ingredient, there's like a breeze in the wind, a feeling in the air, like things are finally going your way, a plan formulating in your head, and you see this person appear before you, appearing as a human in this instance, has bright green eyes, the color of money, has just really dashingly good looks, but not too dashing. You gotta kind of look at them for a little while for the attractiveness to really gel in. A real boy next door situation. And they're like in a suit and a blazer, like a little bit of a disheveled tie, and they're brushing themselves off. And they go, "Hey, it's pretty lucky. That doesn't grow there usually."
Yes, what can I say? I'm just a lucky person. Quite the underdog, if you will. Hello, my name's Diego. What is your name? And then Diego is this darker skinned man, chiseled, hairy, big old thick mustache with a salt and peppery, curly, fro-like hair. Just super coily.
You are exactly what I'm looking for. The kind of person who understands their position in life and knows that sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Diego, my friend, I have an incredible offer for you. See,
Okay, I'm in.
I didn't even sell you on. Incredible.
Yeah, sure. Let's walk and talk. What do we got? What do we have?
What
going
a
on
day
here?
for
I
me.
don't understand. I wasn't doing anything. I was just tasting these leaves in a bush. So, I mean, this is perfect. This is whatever it is you're about to offer is much more interesting than whatever it is that I was about to do. I promise.
There is a very assured hand on your shoulder. And I'm like, Diego, if things go our way, and I have a feeling they will, we could be in charge of everything. And I snap my fingers and we zap to like a mythical kitchen, if you will.
Mm. As you get there, you see Magpapaloyok there. He's like,
Hey,
it's not round one yet.
What?
Hello, my friend.
Oh, hello.
I got a guy though.
You got a guy. I got it. And he like literally reaches out and he tears your kitchen down, and you're back in the
New supporter
field
detected.
as
Thank you
the
for your
camera
assistance.
Hands over to Sean.
Yes, and Grant, we just got a donation alert, so if you could check on that, I'd appreciate it. Going over to Sean, could I have Meadow and Mia describe what their characters are doing? Because my character is petty as shit, and I'd love to know who he goes to first.
Sure. I think if you're just scanned at the area, you do see someone harvesting ingredients, all vegetable ingredients, into a basket and humming, looking very fidgety. Someone very tall and lithe and glowy in an odd way, of like a darker skin tone, but with very pale eyebrows and hair and braids that kind of scrape along the ground behind them as they move. And they look and move like an Art Nouveau painting, kind of like languid and drawn out, that lithe movement of melting forward like brushstrokes. And I think as they're looking at things, before they put them in the basket, they're kissing them and putting them in, and kissing a pepper and putting it in, kissing a piece of corn, putting it in. So you're noticing someone kissing a lot of veg out there, if that helps.
Okay.
You see somewhere deep in the woods, a less peaceful scene. You hear the sounds of a struggle of a snarling dire fox as it is thrown across this meadow, creating a divot in the ground, sending a hard thud into a tree as it lands. And walking from the opposite side through the tree line is a silhouette of Myth, a seemingly humanoid albino rabbit with white glistening fur and red piercing eyes, with antlers that extend high past almost as tall as its own ears. And this person is fashioned in a number of bark, armor, rags, things fashioned together to make something of a defense. And in her hands, her furry little hands, she draws back a longbow as she goes for the final kill.
Okay. You see Violet looking down at both of these scenes playing out. It's like, well, one is clearly more functional in the kitchen, but one fits my vibe. And the one that's functional in the kitchen is using root vegetables. Why? You could use flowers. You could use florals. You could use things that'll make it taste good. But also, I want to win. And if I win, I can turn all root vegetables into flowers. And so Violet appears to both of you simultaneously and is like, hello, I'm recruiting you. You are teammates. Let's go. And just like walks away with a gown tuxedo, like tuxedo top of the jacket is like a full gown of flowers that trails and does not ask for you to follow other than say, follow me. And you would just see like growing violets as he walks that if you wanted to follow could lead you to a god competition.
I look down at the trail of flowers. I'd like to be able to tell if any of these are nocturnal blooming flowers.
This would be a good time for me to announce that we did receive a donation for a bonus die that is shareable across everyone. So at any point, any one of us can roll an extra die, whichever one we feel like.
Oh, Major God. Could I pretty please with a little tiny biblical cherry on top, Major God? See if any of these are nocturnally blooming flowers. Because I feel like that would be an omen for me as someone who worships the moon, a good sign to follow.
Yeah, roll me a d10. Odds are no, evens are yes.
Gasp. That's a 10, baby.
Great.
Okay, I follow.
Follow. Excellent. As they move away, and these nocturnal flowers, these jasmines and Sambuquita flowers and things of that nature bloom. Calliope, you notice that you're getting lower and lower on the list. Gods are picking champions all around you, and though you're focused, maybe it's because of this focus that gods don't seem to want to interrupt what you're doing. Maybe they're intimidated, perhaps. As you finish your hunt, you look down and you find something that you've been looking for. What did you find?
I think as Calliope goes to collect her arrows, she saves what she can. She finds something hidden in the brush, and it is this strange but beautiful stone. Something that is precious to her and the kin that live in the woods with her. These particular stones seem to make an almost triangular shape, like a donut a little bit with a center. And these are important because while they seem to have no functional use, they have a almost spiritual or religious purpose to them.
As you look through the hole in the center, you see a small Filipino woman. You're like, hi.
Oh.
Hello. I found
Calliope
you.
ears go up, and she places a hand just tentatively on her bow.
Yeah, you're the last one.
Am I the last what?
You need a god. And I was looking for a champion. Hi, my name's Hanup. And her hands extend to yours. They are calloused. And they're the hands of somebody who works incredibly hard. Shall we go in this thing?
I suppose so, but have we angered you? Me and my kin have done no such thing against the gods to earn any ire.
Nope. I was looking for a champion, and you're who I found. Let's go win this thing. as all the champions and gods gather back up, all of them are still trying to create their like mini domains, and you see Magpapalayuk just like tearing them down. Yo, chill. And he says, "Round one." And it looks like everyone's chosen as he sees Calliope and Hanap walk into the field. Pick a recipe. And he like just goes back down like, to what he's doing. Figure out what you're gonna do, and then we'll move on to round two.
All right, Diego, lock in. Look at me.
Yes. I was standing here the whole entire time. I don't know what we were
I
doing.
know you were. You're so
We
good.
teleported. It was incredible. I've
sure
never
did.
seen such magic before.
Oh, you better get used to it, man. You're gonna be seeing a lot of that kind of shit right now. Okay, so here's the deal.
Okay.
I
Yes.
understand this god and like technical performance, flashiness, sure. But
Mhm.
listen, it's all about the heart, baby. I like to start tapping your chest without asking. It's like it's all about what's in here that they like. They're all about the feelings and the human condition.
My
and
left
the
pectoral muscle.
your left pectoral muscle, the little guy behind it. Your
There is a
heart.
man behind my chest.
Sorry.
Okay.
There could be. There could be. Do you want one?
Not particularly, no.
Okay, gotta ask. Gotta ask for you. Put people in people. So
It just sounds like extra responsibility that I'm just currently not interested in.
all I'm asking you to do is listen to your feelings, your emotions, your past, your present, your culture. Tap into something special. This guy loves the human condition. Finds you all fascinating. So I want you to tap into that. You feel me?
Why don't we get some meat?
Meat's a good. Meat's a good place to start. I know
Yeah,
my
just-
heart likes meat. That's for sure.
Yeah, just one big piece of meat.
One big piece of meat.
That's it.
That's
Simple.
it. Now that's
Yeah.
the main thing. So there's a slab of meat.
Well,
Plop
we
it
gotta,
in front of the god of everything.
well, we gotta
and be
get,
like, this
we
is
gotta get good meat.
okay.
So,
What's the best meat?
mammoth.
Okay. You know, I like the way your head works. And maybe we'll get crazy lucky and find a mammoth that's alive and existing.
Can you
on-
teleport us to a mammoth? I'll go fight it right now.
Let me find out right now.
All right, we'll move on to.
I don't get to roll for mammoth.
We'll go to round two. Just
Okay.
hold yours.
I'll be
Sean and Meadow.
I-
Violet looks back. Oh, go ahead.
No, please. I think you
Back.
see someone like Upisa candying all the nocturnal flowers behind you, and then looks up and they're in like a kitchen with gods and is very confused.
Oh, good, you came. So I see you understand the concept of root vegetable. We are going to take all of that information and throw. No, look over here. Over here. They don't matter right now. You have a whole moon vibe, yeah? That one over
Mm.
there, my ex, the god of the moon. You win this for me, I will introduce you. Right now, we're focusing right here. This is us to win, then you get to meet Moon God, okay? Cool, awesome. Focusing up. Root vegetables, bad. Flowers, wonderful. What can you do with that? Also, what is your name, as I never asked?
Could I just say hi really fast? It'll
Moon
be
God.
so quick. Hi! Passes
Hey,
out.
Hi.
Immediately passes out. Just
Oh,
overcome with emotion and just
Oh, okay.
swoons and passes out.
okay, great. Hi, Violin.
Yeah,
And she like flicks her hair and walks away
Yeah.
when you answer.
Okay. Well, anyway. Cool. Using smelling salt flowers is gonna wake you up.
Yeah.
Cool. Uh-huh.
It's
Stop.
real. It's real. You have to move out of my way. I must make moon stew now. And she's gonna like scramble around you.
I
On
would like
top
to use
of all of
vines to
the-
be like, no, this is our kitchen. You can scramble later. Again, lock in, promise fulfilled. Picked the wrong one. And seeing that now.
What? Wrong one. No. What?
So, one, your name.
Yes. Yes.
Your name is Yes.
If you would like a real god. Wow. What's
Okay,
your
so
favorite
yes.
color? Oh, bad first question. As a god, Wow. Could I say hi one more time?
No,
the-
she
to the
left
m-
already.
Okay. Um, what's your least favorite color? Oh, terrible backup question. Okay.
Hey,
Hi.
colors are beautiful. That's why flowers have all the colors of the world. You know
Wow.
what's not beautiful?
Thank you for imparting
Wasted
that
time when we're
wisdom on
trying
me.
to win.
Fair.
So, yes, God of Creation over there wants us to create a
Yes.
good cooking.
Whoa,
Continue.
God of creation, are you serious? Oh my god. Holy shit.
Oh,
Chorus, am I right?
God. Oh God. Cool. Wow, I really thought the clerics would be more cool with this. I really thought you would be the one that was like the least, God swayed. Also, you said,
Why?
wait,
Gods
they're
of our
real?
whole lives.
Yeah, I would have assumed you knew they were real. What do you mean? Wait, they're real.
Well, we just kind of go on faith. If you probably haven't, you probably don't know this, but like we've never like seen you guys for real. Ah! This is crazy. Would you sign my ancient texts?
Sure.
Incredible. What can I make for you? Are we thinking like maybe moon pies, moon cakes, moon stew?
Sure.
Oh, moon stew. Excellent choice. I'm so sorry. I didn't even ask. I was a little overwhelmed. You're the god of, let me guess, kitchens?
Would you be more on top of this if I said yes?
Absolutely, probably.
Yeah, the god of kitchens.
Say no more, your kitchenliness. I am on this and you can trust me. I have made exactly 4,227 meals in my lifetime. I will not let you down. And she turns and begins cutting up at the like fastest speed you've ever seen all of these vegetables.
Looking around, noticing that it's like the cutting board, a bed of flowers, the table, vines coming up to support
Yeah.
flowers. Yep,
Yes.
the god of kitchens and his participant, yes. Okay, here we go.
Whatever you dub me, your kitchenliness. Whatever you need my name to be.
The camera swings over to Calliope and Hanup. So, do you like cooking?
Cooking. That's what people do. Humans do.
Humans do that.
And she'll reach into her pack and she'll drop like 3 squirrels. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. Good. Good cooking.
Is this not to your liking?
Usually it needs to be prepared in a way. Well, you know what? Fuck it. Whatever you feel is a representation of what you value in the world, put that into food.
Hmm.
Yeah?
And I think she'll like bow down and she'll pull out a little dagger and start shaving off a little bit of her antlers. Like that. Put
Yes.
myself into the food.
It could be. We're gonna have a great time. And, Hanaf looks over to Magpapalaya, the creator, deity of creation. It's like, oh, great. Looks like recipes have been aligned on. Awesome. You'll go into groups, go find your ingredients. And he snaps his fingers. The 3 champions, Diego, Calliope, and sorry, Meadow, what's your character's name?
Yes, now.
Yes, the Moon Priestess.
Yes.
You find yourself together. The 3 minor gods, you find yourself together. The champions, you inherently know that in this large forest are the ingredients you're looking for. Minor gods, your job is to prevent them from getting it.
Hell yeah, brother.
What time? Like what part of is it nighttime yet?
What time of day is it, minor gods?
It's nighttime.
Thank
Nighttime. It's nighttime.
It's supposed to prevent us.
you. I come alive at night. Wonderful. That's good to hear. I think as soon as yes, realizes that the sun has set and the moon has risen, there's a bit of a change. The Their like platinum pale, almost silver braids begin to kind of glow like moonlight and ripple in this invisible breeze as they move through the forest, stepping mostly in moonlight. And whenever they slip out of the path of moonlight or behind the shadow of a tree that can't quite get the light through it, it looks like they disappear as they are touching the trees, the ground, the leaves they pass, feeling for the ingredients, waiting to be called by the moon to the right path.
Yes, you also notice there are 2 other people around you.
Oh, no. Those are people. I'm dealing with gods. I'm not one of these people anymore. I am walking around touching things.
Okay.
I can only assume these are my competition people. And I feel like getting involved with them would be bad. My god has no faith in me, and I have to prove them wrong.
I'm going to set up a new rule as a major god.
Oh god.
Yes begins to like make your way away from these 2 people. You walk into the forest, and as you walk back into a clearing, it's these 2 people again.
Hello, my
Oh
friend.
god!
Welcome back. Other friend, you are muted.
No. No. We're not doing this.
Oh, are we meant to fight then?
Well, doing what?
Oh, I hope not. And I take a fighting stance.
Out of nowhere, Diego has a spear.
Okay,
just
so
yeah.
escalated quickly.
Why we always showing our weapons? I didn't know what was happening.
Are we? I
I'm
say
not
with just
sure.
my fist.
This is my spear. This
Everything is
my hunting
happening so
dagger.
quickly.
Okay. We're chefs, right?
No, I'm
What's
a ranger.
chef?
Okay. So you're here to spear something to eat.
Yes, I was looking for a mammoth,
Okay.
Oh,
so
we're
not me.
hunting.
Yes, I think we're
Yes.
hunting.
but I believe
see.
they went extinct a few thousand years ago. So
Oh, I'm sure you'll find one.
hey, it should be around here somewhere.
So glad
There
that he's
is-
looking for an extinct animal.
There is nothing better than salted, cured meat cooked under the dirt in clay.
I think we're
Mm.
from very different times.
I mean, I got here today. When did you arrive?
Do you have like are any of your housewives desperate?
What?
Exactly. Okay. And you. Whoa, you have a lot going on.
Housewives.
Okay.
I come from a matriarchal society. Most of them are warriors.
I'm
The bleeding.
That
archetypes.
I think I am.
Slay.
I'm a gatherer. I just collect berries. That's
Says
about
the
it.
guy with the spear looking for a mammoth.
And I also collect meat.
Okay. There it is. Are we supposed to work together to find these ingredients? Because I can't walk away from you guys, and I have tried.
Then let's do this. You help me find the mammoth. I
No.
will help you
Let's
find
put
your
mammoth
desperate
on the bottom.
housewives.
No, the bottom of the list is the mammoth.
Phenomenal.
Let's put everything else above the mammoth, and then look for that last.
Yes, the moon priestess. As you like say that, you look above and you see that the moon is moving in kind of an unusual way. She dances and sways and captures your imagination and rests on a distant mountain ridge. Diego, you feel it. Boom. Boom.
Mm.
You see Spela like slipping a 5 to the god of extinct animals, and like, thanks, man.
Yeah. The
Interesting.
vibrations resonate from these mountains.
This could either be an earthquake or a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh my god.
No, I think it's the You said mammoth?
Oh, really? I don't know what they sound like. They've been extinct for so long. That'd be incredible. That'd be very convenient if it was. All right, everyone. What is everyone else looking for?
I mean,
Do you think we'd have to like sign an NDA if we wanted to leave, or do you think we're like really locked in at this point? Okay, and I'm talking to people who don't know what I'm talking about. Let's get that mammoth, girls. I'm
You hear
losing
on
my
the wind.
mind.
You are totally locked in, and if you win, I will upgrade your temple to the best in all of history. So get on it.
Yeah. Oh my god, I get it. I get now why everybody in the ancient texts are suffering for the wellness of the gods. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Oh, that's me. Okay. Here we go.
Allow me to lead the way
Oh
as
my
he
god.
begins to.
maybe I should. Okay.
He stuffs like Cusco.
I
Maybe the
like
100.
you start doing this, but I'm gonna fall behind you. I'm so sorry. Remind me of your character's name, Mia.
Oh, Calliope.
Calliope.
Ca-
I
Ca-
fall behind your character. I fall behind Calliope, and I'm actually trying to see if you are getting different inclinations than Diego, because I do not trust Diego.
Calliope's definitely looking at Diego crawling on the ground, just like, I've always thought humans were strange. I think I have the sense if you want to follow.
I'm gonna follow you. I can't say what. Like, looks over at Diego.
He's walking around like Scooby-Doo style, like on his tippy toes, like
Yeah.
going behind a tree.
It's
What's
fine.
great is as Calliope moves forward, Diego, you go into the bushes and get lost, and then you kind of circle back and you're with them. And it's this like spiral movement as you move towards the
Perfect.
mountains. I will remind the minor gods, one of your abilities is to summon NPCs, puzzles, monsters, and items at will. So your champion is moving towards a solution, but so are two others.
I think Spayla's going to do exactly that. And specifically, Calliope, as you're walking and talking with Yes over here, you hear like this murmuring, like a weird chittering animal-like
Animorph?
just yeah, an animorph now. This a chittering from the bushes, and you can hear these little tiny voices just saying, "Calliope, Calliope, Calliope."
Oh, one moment, and Calliope will approach.
You see like two little swirls. They both kind of have the face of a man that you've never seen before.
Oh,
Just weirdly human faces on otherwise swirly swirls, and they're like, "We came to warn you.
warn me of what?
We're going to betray you. Those two, I can feel it."
Oh, should I kill them?
Yeah, probably.
I'm right next to you. So when this squirrel man bitch calls me a Judas, I sock him in the face.
Oh, you sock him in the face?
Yes,
Fantastico.
absolutely, I
Okay, give me a D10.
I've
It's
been doing a
just
lot of
squirrel
things,
man?
Meadow, in my life.
Is it just a squirrel man, Grant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Squirrel
Okay,
man,
that's
Give me
an
a D10.
8.
That's okay. So evens hit and odds misses.
Uh-huh.
So that hits for sure. And then roll me a
Yeah.
D4 for damage, please.
Okay. Oh, where's my little triangle? Oh, there it is.
Don't forget you have a bonus die of any variety you want. You can add to anything if you want
Shut
to kill
up.
the squirrel mobs.
Okay. Okay, that's 3.
Squirrel boss.
Is that enough to to poof this thing?
To biff the squirrel? Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
okay, cool.
So what does that look like, Grant?
I think again looks a little different in moonlight.
Yeah.
I
Totally.
think she hears that she's going to betray someone that she literally hadn't even had that thought yet. Her mind has still been blown that gods are able to come down and commune with us and not just be trapped on some more higher realm of existence. So as she goes, I'm not gonna boo, and like just goes forward, her fist crosses into the shadows, and when it comes out of the shadows to punch him, it is in moonlight, and you see silver brass knuckles like moonlit brass knuckles engraved in sigils come out and just bink this dude in the nose.
It's
Incredible.
like you know when you blow a dandelion, it's just like that, but it's fur just
Yeah.
into the wind, and the other squirrel man is just sitting there like wide-eyed, looks up at Kaya and goes, see what they're getting off. We're gonna do
You
this
want one
again."
too? You want one too?
Wait,
There's another one.
Yeah. Get him, Diego.
Diego takes his spear. Oh, my friends are in danger, and he throws his spear at it.
these are just
At a squirrel.
Okay, yeah. Give me that roll, please.
It's a D10.
New support reporter detected. Thank you for your assistance.
Evens
Oh,
are
boy.
hits, odds are misses.
Oh no, it's a 5.
All right, that unfortunately misses, as the squirrel is a little too agile.
The squirrel,
Unfortunately,
moves its
that was
head
my only
like a-
thrown weapon.
This is going to apply right now. There is a new $10 donation, meaning a new rule has existed. Every time you roll a die, share out loud a character's secret.
Ooh.
Oh,
So and
You
who
got that,
I'm
gang?
sorry,
You gotta
and
think of
who
secrets
and
now.
who and who donated that? I just want to talk. And if you could just drop the address.
It says someone, so
Don't worry about it.
you can shout out someone there, Meadow.
forget
All right,
about
someone just at me next time. It's crazy.
Absolutely, don't worry. You know this character you came up with 1 hour ago? Share their secrets,
it.
Meadow.
Share
What's
their
the
secret
problem?
every single time for the next 2 hours.
Nobody here created the character when I said, "Hey, who are you playing?" And we all went, "Oh, none of that happened 11 minutes before stream."
Actually, 1 hour.
Ooh. Anyway,
Diego's Shakespearean.
the Shakespeare. Anyway, so the other squirrel like moves its head like it's like goddamn Frieza and Dragon Ball Z as the spear just like whizzes past them, and just is sensing that they are not meant for this world if they stay in this situation, but they just make pointed eye contact at Kaiapi, like, "You've seen their nature, you must believe us," and he scurries into the bush and runs as far as he can.
For the squirrel that exploded like pollen off of a dandelion, lies on the ground, and from it grows these beautiful red flowers that have like little black right at the edge, and then a nice yellow inside with a black little dot inside. And you would all be so convinced that these are perfectly great seasoning flowers that if you were to feed to a mammoth, ingest yourself, or feed to gods, could do absolutely nothing wrong. If any of you have seen The Legend of the Wizard of Oz, these are
Yeah, of
not those
course.
flowers. So do with that what you want.
Oh, I see.
That's a
you.
real subsecta kid right there.
I'm just saying, if you're a niche little nerd, you get it.
Yep. Listen, half of the stream seems to understand what's going on here.
I would like to go grab a few of those and put them.
Oh, they're at
into
all of your feet as they came out of the exploding squirrels.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
my.
like collect
Don't
them and
love
put
it,
them
they're
into
red.
my basket. I'll put them in for later.
Okay.
Can I tell that these are bad?
Yeah, roll me a dice. Roll me a d10.
Roll me a dice.
How could they be bad? They came out of exploding squirrels.
Yeah, it's a 3.
3. You are uncertain.
Looks very convenient to me. Maybe we
Yeah.
can turn it into salt. And then he picks some up, and then he goes to grab his spear that he
Also,
threw in the woods.
Nia, I believe you rolled a die.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still, dish.
Something
Oh.
about
yeah, let me reach into this deep lore of my very thought out character. I think Kaya P. Like, do I say this out loud?
yeah. It like
Mhm.
spills from your
Kaya
mouth.
P. Just okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they share it with the part. Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
As Kaya P is watching the two of you start to collect these flowers, she goes, "I've always wondered what human meat tasted like."
Hey yo! Like, I just like lean forward.
Sorry, what?
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I'm not going to. I just wonder.
Oh yeah, no curiosity we'll get a fox cut up, as the old saying goes. So let's all keep our fangs, claws, teeth to ourselves.
It is a natural curiosity. But regardless, no. I have no clue.
Did you say natural?
Is natural curiosity? You see meat, you're like, oh, what does it taste like?
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
give
so
you your
many of your
I've never tasted mammoth.
me, so I feel like it's only fair that I at least can wonder.
It's
That's reasonable.
just please don't ever get too curious. I'm actually begging you. Please don't get too curious.
And I think Diego's going to listen out for the sounds of the movement of the beast.
Great. Roll me a dice.
You got this. Oh, son of a biscuit. That's a 1.
That is an odd. So you find your way through stumbling and happenstance and pure luck, but you find yourself kind of staring at the back end of some mammoths moving away from you. It looks like trees have been kind of pushed aside.
Wait, mammoths
Uh,
plural?
Mammoths, yeah. Seems like trees have been pushed aside, and they seem to be keeping their young in the middle as these large mammoths kind of walk away from you. Unfortunately, when you turn around, there are mammoths moving towards you with the youngest of baby mammoths in their care. Fortunately, they see you.
And what secret do you announce as you roll this die?
Yeah, as these mammoths are beginning to like get defensive and prepare to charge at you.
Glad
I
Sean's
think
on top of it.
I think he's Diego. After that, is gonna go. Actually, I don't
Here's
know
the
anything
corner
about this
detective.
entire
Thank you
pantheon.
for
I don't know
your
who any of these
assistance.
people are. I just decided to go along. Anyways, okay. And then he takes his spear and then just tries to throw it at the largest one.
Yeah.
Before you
from-
do it, Diego, I have an exciting announcement. We have now hit the $25 threshold for tonight. So we have a new rule, which is every time you roll an odd number on a die, you add a quirk to your character.
Oh god. Okay, love it.
Actually,
Wait, what?
I'm looking at this donation. I think
Yeah.
this is actually a $100
It's a $100
donation.
donation
Whoa.
to which the
Oh.
person who donated it. Thank you. Shout out to Flacco Obama. I'm bad at words.
Incredible.
Thank you.
Has
so
determined
Thank you so
that
much.
Maz gets to decide what the other $90 of incentive goes to. So Maz, do what you want.
Ooh.
While you're figuring that out, I'll roll the d6 to see how many spots we rotate.
Yeah. So
If
the
I get a
walls of-
6, nothing changes. If I get anything
I was about
else,
to say.
So while Sean's
Uh,
doing that, just to recap all the new rules so far, every dice roll you reveal a secret. If you
Mhm.
roll an odd, per Ross's previous rule, odd numbers are failures, and you have to add a new quirk to your character.
we got a
love it.
2. So I'm going to start with Meadow in your position. Well, actually, I start with Ross because that makes the most sense. We move 2 forward, meaning I am now, Violet, the god of flowers, is now the head of this tournament.
Describe.
I will after I say where everyone else is, because I am now the head. Mia and Daniel have been elevated to god status. Please let us know who your gods are as they show up. Meadow, you remain yes. Ross to Grant, you are now champions. So
Excellent.
I think as Yes reaches down to pick up the poppy flowers, Violet is so impressed that this moon cleric did a thing that was intended, because, you know, they've been doing their best so far, and so far it hasn't exactly lined up. But that joy of explosion blooms up to the spot that, just like a flower hitting its perfect prime, Violet ascends creation itself and becomes the new head of the cooking tournament. Yeah. Yes is the only one that remains the same. Let's go to you, because Grant and Ross, please say who appears next to Yes.
Yes, emerging from the forest here is a not an older man, like maybe 40s, maybe like starting to approach 50, but boy, they sure look like the years haven't been kind to them. I'm talking leathery skin. This dude's been out in the sun for longer than is intended. Big straw hat, thick overalls, a comfortable cloth shirt, boots, and just like a huge rake like on their shoulder, like they're a badass anime sword guy. And they walk out and go, morning, looks in the sky, evening, name's Lucky, I'm a farmer, and this is my rake. Felt compelled to let you know that.
Behind Lucky, you see a younger kid. They're pretty wrapped up in I could say maybe on the teenage side. They're wrapped up in lots of scarves and whatnot. They seem to want to cover up as much as they can. But you do see in between their two eyes is a third eye. They are wearing all the scarves and whatnot are bright yellow, and this person says, "Hi, Lucky. I'm Pina. Where I was looking for
Oh my goodness. Oh my
I
goodness.
was looking for
Oh my goodness.
pineapples just now, but
Oh my god.
holy,
You're
are
an
those
actual
mammoths?
child. Yup. Run, child, run. And it's like all of my focus has
Ah!
shifted to protecting this kid that is
A-
in front of this mammoth stampede.
As you run, as we start like
New
moving,
supporter
their
detected.
scarves kind of
Thank
fall
you
off,
for your assistance.
and underneath their long hair, you can see a sea of eyes. Oh shoot! Sorry.
Whoa. Okay, not enough time to unpack that. Okay, all right. Just stay behind me and
watch out! Watch
I'll
out!
keep
And
you safe.
they pull you out of the way as a mammoth's foot
New supporter
stomps down.
detected.
Oh,
Thank
saying,
you
I'll
for your
keep you safe.
assistance.
Yeah. They pull you.
While that's going on, we're going to go to the other two gods and then a slew of donation incentives that just came in that we need to resolve before
Hell
anything else.
yeah! Nice.
There is a very solid chance if someone donates $5 more, we rotate again before Violet can say anything. But
Incredible. Thank you, chat.
Mia and Daniel, please tell us who your new gods are.
Yeah, so I'm playing Triumph, the god of underdogs. And I think he just kind of begins to apparate in the forest. He's just he's wearing like this wooden carved mask, but he's wearing like this all black 3-piece suit down to like the shirt and the tie as well. He has a briefcase that's made of a golden trophy, and he's just checking a watch on his wrist. He goes, would you look at the time? I'm already late, son of a... All right, it's all right. Let's see, where are they at over here? And then he will teleport and look upon what's happening and go, whoa, we got a couple of losers who just joined in here. Let's see here.
Get this man a cigar.
Eeny, meeny, and he's looking between Lucky and Pina. How do you pronounce it?
Pina, like
Pina.
pineapple, basically.
Gotcha. He's looking between Lucky and Pina and goes, eeny, meeny. Hold on. Let me pull out. He has a coin and goes, odds or evens. Let's see here.
Roll the dice.
Odds. We'll go with Lucky. Evens. All right. Lucky it is. And then Lucky will then begin to see the visage of Triumph begin to apparate before them and go, hey, how's it going, pal? Triumph, god of the underdogs. Let me tell you something. I was looking at you and I said, this guy doesn't stand a chance. Doesn't stand a chance at all. All right. So that's why I'm here. All right. I'm here for the little guy. I'm here for the one who feels like they don't stand a chance. All right. That's where I come in. All right. So I'm here to help. Sometimes.
What secret does your god accidentally slip out?
I used to be the god of victory, but then I lost a bet,
Oh, damn.
so I had to switch to god of underdogs. God, this is my way back to the big time. I'm telling you, I can feel it. This is it.
And Mia, who do we meet on your end?
You see something bumbling through the forest into view. Instead of a person, you see something that has a head, but in the shape of a question mark. It is wrapped in these blue and purple like robes, holding a some kind of coffee mug. You're not sure if it's coffee or tea, and they sort of just stumble in and go, "Hello, it's me. I'm Adano, the god of curiosity. Who wants to be my guy?"
I could be. I'm curious if we can find a way out of here. As another big mammoth stomps through in between Pina and Yes.
Oh,
Is
I
there a way
want to
out?
hear. That's curious. I don't know. What if there was like a big slide? And I think erupting from the ground is this like water slide tube that just leads to darkness. There's water. You don't know where the water's coming from. Huh. Let me give that a try.
And as the water slide tube erupts, we will move to the second stage of our competition with the following things having applied now. Whenever we rotate, which is about to happen, every player must announce a mundane crime committed by one of the minor gods.
To be
There
clear,
is-
it's each champion. Each champion now has to
Ah,
announce a
thank you,
crime
Grant.
they committed
Oh,
when they
there
arrive
is-
on the scene.
Uh, there is an additional divine intervention in the pool, meaning we are at 7. There
We
is
have to burden those.
also now a god named Gertie. We all know Gertie exists. We never talk about Gertie. Nobody ever talks about Gertie, but Gertie is there. We also have. Cool. That one's a secret that will resolve later. And because we are now collectively at 125, we roll one spot. Mia, you are the new head god. Daniel and Meadow, you are the new minor gods. The other 3 of us are now champions.
Rise.
All right. We can move to the next round, which is preparing the ingredients.
Well, that's up to Mia.
Yeah.
It is up
if
to
you'd like
Mia.
Yeah.
It's nighttime. There's a water slide erupting from the ground. A pack of mammoths is running through, and then all of a sudden, this angelic harp-made music starts to flutter onto the scene as the moon is suddenly pulled away, almost like a backdrop at a theater. And it is bright and sunny, and the forest becomes alive, almost animated and cartoonish, as little faces appear on the leaves and on the flowers, and as they begin to sing. And we see descending from the light of the sun this gorgeous angelic figure with hair that changes in color depending on how the light hits it. And we see Miracle, the goddess of miracles and magic. And she descends and goes, "Everybody, oh, such a lovely good time. I'm so proud of every single one of you. This has been so fun to watch. But now it is time for the second round. Is everybody ready?"
I have a question.
Yes, of course.
What's happening as you see IRL Maz show up at the end of the water slide, having just been in chat on stream, is suddenly there? I don't know what's going on. Can someone fill me in?
Hey, big fan.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your solo TTRPG stuff. That's
Yeah,
Yep.
I would encourage everybody go to youtube.com/StarcrawlRPG and check out
Yeah.
things such as The Longest Road and My Life as a 1,000-Year-Old Vampire.
The drip
Yeah.
starts here. I
Yeah.
reckon.
yeah,
Says
that's
Lucky
real.
in character and
I
not
love
just
that.
me
That's real
remembering
underdog
things.
stuff.
Yeah. So
don't
yeah, if
mind me,
anyone
sorry.
could tell me what's happening, I would love to know what's happening. Also, I once committed tax evasion.
New supporter detected.
No! Mom!
For your assistance.
Say that out
among us?
loud.
Who among us hasn't? On the honest?
Yeah. The other two also need to announce mundane crimes they've committed.
Which minor god did Maz commit tax evasion for?
Sorry,
I mean-
reminder, who's the champions and who's the minors here?
Me, Sean, and you are now champions.
Yeah.
Okay, dope.
Yeah. So Meadow and I switched roles. Everyone else should keep the pairing they had prior to the role. We just had a new donation come in. I'll check that in a second once Meadow gets introduced. But I think Maz committed minor tax evasion in honor of Miraclay. I think Maz wanted a miracle and committed tax evasion for it.
Oh yes, that was very fun of you to do that. But now I must have my counsel with me. Triumph, please come up here, and you, and a new god appears.
Yeah, as you say, and you, to your right-hand side, it's kind of like all of the shadows that are being cast are starting to coalesce and deepen and solidify into something. And it's like, if you've ever seen those ink drop videos where it inks into water or something in slow motion, it's like the reverse of that. And it's solidifying into this woman who is very statuesque and looks a lot like the baddie from Sinbad, the animated Sinbad, like dressed in deep purples and long black hair, just looks like nighttime. And she says, "Finally, I've been waiting forever."
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, this is going to be such a
Okay.
good time. I already
Isn't
know.
it just? I need a champion. Can I pick? Does it matter?
Oh, please.
And I wanna look and see who has the most darkness in them.
I
I
imagine
guess this
it's
would be a good time to announce our crimes, huh, Ross?
yeah.
Announce your
I was like,
crimes.
tax evasion. What did Lucky do?
Well, one time there was this god who said that he was the god of victory, and he told me that if I ate all the chickens I had in my barn, that I'd be the kind of person who never loses ever again. That was unfortunately wrong, because the way I ate those chickens could only be described as a crime, and I have lost a considerable amount since then. Most of all the chickens, but time, money, family, chickens. Just, I shouldn't have done what I did.
And then you look over to Pina.
I did not think big enough. The more I hear Ross say anything, the more I'm like, I came half cocked and a quarter baked to this stream.
She has kind of like a hood on, and then she lifts her hood and looks straight at you, pulls it back, and all of her eyes look straight at you, and she says, "I killed a man."
I choose that one.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with the tax evader. Okay.
All right, so just for the record, one man is worth more than 50 chickens. All right, I'll
51.
Yeah, I
keep
think
that
that's
math in
pretty
mind.
common, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, not that I was rooting to be the darkest, but again, this just further reinforces the fact that I do keep losing.
Hey.
Yeah, if that's mundane, imagine what else Pina has done.
That's the
Yeah.
mundane crime you committed.
Okay, is everybody
It was
ready
manslaughter.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And then we pan away from this scene further and further until it becomes this table of like a miniature landscape where we see the little mammoths and the little figurines of the people we just were on this same map. And then we pull out further back into the kitchen where we first appeared. And all of you are in your stations. You all have aprons and chef hats on in the color and insignia of the god that you represent. And Miraclay and Triumph, and I'm so sorry, what was the god's name? Edo?
Umbra.
Umbra. They sit back in thrones that kind of line against the wall there. And Miraclay claps her hands. Oh, this is going to be so good. Now, I am all about presentation and fun and chaos and beauty and color. So please, as you make your food, I would love a good show.
Yeah, I should
Sick.
have a natural affinity to this because I'm doing showing all the time. So I'm gonna have such a good show for you, Maz says.
I'm doing showing all the time. I keep forgetting that. And then they
Me
talk.
too. I was like, why? What did
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do?
Yeah.
Because I'm playing Maz.
I
Yeah.
forgot. Immediately forgot.
That's a fun surprise every time. Oh, Lord. Okay. Being a farmer, I'm looking at like this spread of mammoth and root vegetables, and I'm like, well, I reckon I know what to mostly do with these sorts of things. And I just start channeling, like, the kind of stuff you do to like feed your family. I'm going even portions. I'm going making sure we cook out all the bad stuff. I'm going seasons here. I was not told that we had utensils, so I'm just kind of like haphazardly slashing at meat with my huge rake, and I'm just trying to make in Lucky's mind just like something edible, something that will go down and give you the energy and stuff you need to go about your day.
I think Triumph apparates behind you and goes, "Hey, pal, how's it going?
You
Yeah.
again.
Hey, how's it going? How you doing? Listen, buddy. So here's the thing. Since the last time we met with the whole chicken thing, forget about it. Things got a little bit more complicated. So
Alright.
typically speaking, you're my champion. You're my number one guy. Here's the thing, right? Because I'm the god of underdogs, I can't pick favorites, right? As a champion, you have to overcome the odds. That's the whole thing. So when I make it difficult for one, I have to make it difficult for all, because the more difficult I make it for you, the more triumphant your victory is, and that gets me more glory. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like there's a correlation. There's a correlation.
Yeah,
There's a correlation between your suffering, right? Like
Yeah.
your suffering, it goes up, right? And then my profits go up. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, there's going to be a little fire, and then he's going to summon a little monster, a little fire gremlin inside of the kitchen, little fire elemental. It's just like this little tiny little ball of fire, like little butt cheeks running around. And it's just gonna like spit fire on everyone's gas stoves to try to like ignite it and like spread the fire out and just cause chaos for everybody.
love it.
Just so I'm clear, because I'm your champion,
Yeah.
you're helping me
Yes.
by making it worse for me.
That's
Building character.
exactly true. Yeah.
Mhm,
So if you,
mhm.
so just so we have an understanding here, so if your profits are going up, that's gonna trickle back down to me, right? Like that's the whole deal we're
Listen,
arranging here.
here's the best way to
Works
think
every
of worship. All right.
Yep.
There's you at the bottom, and then there's me at the top. And there is a structure in place that allows, right? Think of it like, and it goes from the top down to the base of those who build up.
Right.
It's going to trickle down.
That is the exact kind of economy
Trickle
that
down.
makes
Yeah,
sense
you
to
know,
me for
it's
some reason.
just, I call it the triangle of success.
Sure. I
just think-
understand your
yeah.
scheme, yeah.
Yeah. Not a scheme. It is a two-dimensional plan.
I was just looking for synonyms. I apologize.
Yeah, you got this, champ. I believe in you because you like the shoulder squeeze, and then just
Amazing.
disappears.
It feels like a concrete wall back there.
Oh my
Jeez.
God. Daniel, if you could please roll a d8 so we can set the HP for your little fire gremlins.
Okay.
And also,
And
if
whisper
you
a
want,
secret in
And
his
whisper
ear.
secret.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the secret.
you could use a divine intervention to stop the fire gremlins. We have 7 of them in the pool.
Seven.
I
Major
rolled a-
god can start canceling minor gods whenever. Yeah,
I
I
That's
rolled
Yeah.
a 7 on the die, so I believe that's
Okay.
yeah. And the secret that he says is it Miraclay?
Miraclay.
I think he just kind of looks, he goes, I'm still in love with you. All right. I know what I said. And I know you got my letters. All right. I didn't want to bring it up. I knew this is like the worst time.
Yes.
But anyways. I'm sorry, I had to set fire to the kitchen, but I just felt like I just really needed to get that off my chest before
I am so moved. I love this.
This is
let
great.
me.
This is great. You do it in the whole organizing has always been your thing. You know, it's always been, you've always been great at it.
Can
You've
I
always been great at it.
dim the lights for this moment?
You know, it's as the little fire gremlin is like flickering in the background.
Yeah. I wanna.
Yeah.
Goddess of Shadows. I want to dim the lights and pull the focus in because Miraclay said she wanted a good show, and she didn't say it had to be of the chefs. So I'm darkening the whole kitchen, and I'm panning in on just this like spotlight moment, just the like butt cheeks flame gremlin light, like candlelight ambiance.
Oh my gosh.
You hear in the darkness like a small voice say, darkness affects me more because I have lots of eyes.
Right. Sorry, blind faith is kind of my thing. My bad. And I'm gonna shed a little bit of sliver of light just on your section, so that you
Amazing. Yeah, so I think as Miraclay and Triumph are looking so passionately into each other's eyes, there's darkness abound. You hear and see these little fire gremlins hopping from countertop to countertop. I think we can roll initiative, or we just decide the order in which we go in because it feels combat-y.
You're the GM. It's up to you.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Let's say Pina, you go first.
Oh, excellent.
I choose
In
you.
the
Oh,
rules,
shall
it
it
says
be?
the initiator goes first and everyone else rolls, but also who cares? Like that sounds that sounds really
No,
fun.
no, it's my time now.
Exactly, 100%. So Pina looks at Miraclay and says, "Oh, okay, a show. Let's see. Oh, I have this ray of lights. Great. So Pina takes off as many scarves and robes as they can, as they feel comfortable to, exposing a lot of skin, and you see just like an impossible amount of eyes on her skin. And just like, if I do this, like, they're trying to chop as well and trying to prepare a meal at the same time. But if I do this and point, okay, great. She's using the light that Umbra had given her to shoot into a variety of butt gremlins, because Pina is a ranger and is able to hit things from a distance of 100 feet. So I will shoot a light, divine light, into the dark crevices of these demons.
Amazing. I'll say that the higher the even number, like the 2 is like 1 gremlin, and then 4 is 2, and then
Sure. Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So on a D10, I got a 6. So,
Okay, so that's 3.
yeah.
And-
And I will do 2 damage.
And a
2
secret.
damage.
Is there a way I can help my champion just deal, like, can I like oomph up that to like make the damage more, just so it's more impressive? I know it won't take the little thing out, but like, can I make this more of a show?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
I want to concentrate the shadows on the parting the moment there's action. So it's more like dynamic looking. It's like I'm lighting the scene for stage in real time. So it's going like, okay, spotlight 2 and 1, go. Hold. Camera 3, go now. And it's moving the shadows and the lights that way to make this one attack look extremely dynamic and impressive.
I imagine like that
Amazing.
the airplane scene on K-pop Demon Hunters, where like
Yes.
the
Yeah.
demons are hitting the window and you get a
Yeah.
flash of color.
Yes.
Oh my god, amazing. Yes, and almost like a firework of a show. Pina, you are able to slay a number of these gremlins. We'll move here. Sean, we'll move over to you.
Gladly, we do need a secret from Pina for having.
Oh yeah.
Ew.
As she's doing this and she's cutting the onions, which are making it unbelievably painful, and she's kind of powering through it. She says, "I once had an uncle," and then that's her secret.
Does that correlate to the first?
Just out of curiosity.
Connecting the dots here.
Yeah, then going over to Maz's station, you see putting on a really comfy, oversized hoodie, turning on steam. Their showmanship is overcooked. They cannot make this themselves, but they can crush enemies in Overcooked. They're also a healer, so they're not one to get fighting, but they sit down and go, "Hey chat, I hope you're having a great day today. We're going to do some lo-fi, ko-fi donations. We're going to have the tier list in the side, so if you have any tasks you need to achieve, !task, we'll put it in there. And I'm just going to pull up and we're going to do some just like, calm Overcooked. And I'd like to roll my d20 to attack gremlins. We all have 2 bonus dice. So I would like to, Maz, if you need me to not do something, let me know. But I would like to d20 Overcooked style. You know when you feed the monster the hamburgers, its health goes down? I'm doing so much Overcooked, I'm feeding the monster gremlins. I got a 7.
Love it. Amazing. Yeah, so with that, well, tell me, how do you miss? How do you fail?
I am playing Overcooked, and it's going so well. And then I see in chat that somebody has typed, Maz is one of the coolest people in the TTRPG space, and everything that they do is extremely beneficial. They are here for community. They are here to help. They are always the first person to step up and help somebody else out. And as we all know, you cannot compliment Maz without redeeming a chat redeem. And so Maz panics because somebody is breaking the rules of chat, puts the controller down, turns deadpan to the camera and says, "I'm sorry, Inari, you know you can't do that." And in the time it takes to do that, they have lost Overcooked. And my secret as Maz is that sometimes I give Biscuit 3 treats when chat only redeems 1.
Fantastic.
Incredible.
The Maz fans in chat going crazy right now.
And we move from there. Lucky, what would you like to do?
Yeah, Lucky's a defender by trade, so I'm just kind of going to be blindly swinging a rake at some butt gremlins here. So like you just see me approaching them, and I'm like, now ordinarily when there's a fire, I've been going towards the water, but things seem to be topsy-turvy. And that person over there is using the device I've never seen in my life. What the fuck is a steam? And I just start swinging a rake through fire creatures.
Amazing. And go ahead and roll.
I forget what the dice I'm rolling. A 6, right? I don't know.
A D10 should be.
Oh shit! Hell yeah, that's even better. Okay,
You also have 2 dice of your choice, so.
I have that one available. You're right. I'm gonna roll a d20.
Yeah.
I rolled a
swingy.
2.
Awesome. Yeah, so one of these little gremlins just gets right in your face, like, and then I think you tell me, how do you take him out with your rake?
You know, like when there's suddenly like so imagine like you're doing a fireworks celebration, and for some reason it's like in your backyard, it's mostly dirt, and some weird patch in the dirt, whether it's like a weed or a grass or like a piece of trash that blew in from your neighbor's yard or something, catches fire, and then everyone just runs, like smack it into the ground and put it out. I'm kind of just going that route, taking out some frustration on the on this poor little guy, and I'm just smacking him, listening to him scream, and just like enjoying the moment for what it is. And then I just like Claire de Lune starts playing in my head, and I look up and I go, this probably isn't rap, but I mean, I gotta win.
I think as you hear the music of Claire de Lune, it kind of expands out into this space where everyone can hear it now. And back on like the line of thrones that were there, Miraclay, has not been watching most of this and has only been looking so lovingly into Triumph's eyes, and goes, "Oh, everyone, you're doing amazing. Yes, 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 yes." And then the lights snap back on. The gremlins are extinguished. And in this chaos, in this space where physical meets the metaphysical, I would like the champions to describe, I guess, the types of meals that they made even as they were fighting. We'll start with Pina.
Huh. That's a good one. Umbra has been helping Pina. So a quadrant of her eyes looks over to Umbra to
Terrifying.
to like observe and try to understand. And well, what does Pina see while she's trying to observe Umbra?
If you're
on the throne?
getting the vibes from her,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
getting decadent,
decadent,
dark, umami.
umami,
You're getting richness. It needs richness. It needs mystery.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, got it. So it looks like the eyes are conferring with each other as they look at each other, and Pina gets it and it's like, oh yeah, right. So finally the dish is ready. It's this like really rich squid ink miso risotto. Dark. There were truffles because Pina is able to find anything that she needs in this kitchen. Dark truffles shaved on top.
New supporter detected. Thank you for
A
your
black
assistance.
pepper crust on the mammoth steaks. But the mammoth steaks were also marinated in like calamansi and tamarind. So they have this like tart, citrusy, tangy contrast to the rich umami in the risotto.
That's my champion.
Yeah. And she says, it's pretty good.
Oh my goodness, how old are you?
16.
16. Oh, so precious,
but-
those years.
Yeah, I watched a lot of Top Chef.
Oh, I can tell. I can tell. Oh, I can't wait to try it. Let's move on. Let's move on. Maz, can you pause stream for a second?
Yeah. Oh
sweetie?
yeah. So sure. Pauses the stream just so we're all aware. Once Maz and Lucky give their descriptions, we'll be rotating again. Maz puts down the controller and goes, "Oh, I remembered to eat today," and walks out of screen for a second and comes back with a microwaved grilled cheese.
Oh, I see. And that's all?
Yeah.
Sweetie, you need to eat more.
See, my friend Sean tells me that every day, but I don't listen to him. And oftentimes I'll be like, I'm gonna eat when I finish this, and then I don't finish it because then I go to bed.
You
And
should
sometimes it's
listen to
4
your
a.m..
friend Sean. Yes.
I would think so too,
Yeah.
especially because he and a couple of other really cool friends are currently helping me pay off some things, and I'm yelling at him in chat while this is happening. But I do think Maz should I do think I should maybe eat a few more things a day than a microwaved grilled cheese.
Oh, I love it. I love the meta commentary. Anyways, next, Lucky, please.
I
got this.
agree. You should probably be eating more food. Speaking of more food, and I just like slap like a slab of meat on a plate, and there's like some greens around it, like not like imagine in the way that maybe a neurodivergent person would present food so that it was a pattern and angular and made cohesive sense, and not so much from an art perspective. But very very cornered greens, a slab of all the way cooked through meat. A lot of slices within the meat that are rake shaped, we'll say. And I went and made this. If you eat it in full, it would give you the energy to hypothetically pick an entire field of carrots all day long.
Oh, just carrots?
I mean, you can plant all sorts of things: radishes, beets, other root vegetables like I mean, you could
don't
also
say that
plant a
too loudly.
tree,
We have
grow an
someone who
orchard.
doesn't like root vegetables. So.
Oh, well, then, I mean, you would also grow bushels of fruit like berries. You could get an apple tree, an orange orchard. You could get cucumbers. You could put
Mhm.
cucumbers in a pickle patch.
There you go. Sell it. Sell it.
Everyone, this has been so fun, but I'm bored now and I don't want to be in charge anymore. So please, someone take me.
What a great idea.
Daniel, so that you know, someone has redeemed that Triumph is not included in this rotation. So Triumph is staying in their spot. So on a 5, nothing happens in terms of rotation. There has also been a new rule that if anyone rolls the highest on
New
their die,
supporter
they
detected. New
immediately
supporter
become the
detected. Your
newest
assistance.
GM.
Thank you for your
So,
assistance.
Going forward, we're going to be rotating a lot more. We also just got 2 more things.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, Maz, please confer with Grant. But so we start with a 3,
Mhm.
which means moving from me at 1, 2, 3. Ross, you are back to being in charge. We are in our Ross is back to being in charge.
Wait.
Grant and I are back to being, but Daniel doesn't get included in that, so we skip Daniel. So it really
Oh, I get
becomes that you would-
skipped? Oh, okay.
So Ross is in charge. Grant and Daniel are the minor gods. Mia, Meadow,
Oh.
and I are
Okay.
our champions.
Yeah, Maz stays for sure.
Yeah.
New rule,
Ma-
Moz days.
Yeah.
What was the new one? What do you want us to do?
Okay. As we figure out what this new rule and law is, let's see. Miraclay kind of passes the torch, so to speak, back to Magpapalayok. The walls of this kitchen melt into wet clay and back into the land, and you are in it's a really large arena. It very much the simple tables, or the tables that were very comfortable to cook on, that are now torched by butt gremlins. They melt and fade into stainless steel, and an array of lights are pointing down to the champions. And Magpapalayok is there. He is older and is has been wearing like apron and kind of like pottery clothes that he didn't care if they got dirty. But now he's wearing the CEO's suit, double-breasted, a tie, a little gold pin that has no decoration on it. It is just the purest gold that anyone has ever seen. His hair is slicked back, and you can smell the chalky pomade from wherever you might be sitting. And he needs help standing up, so he's holding a beautifully crafted a cane. And says, "Hey, it looks like everyone's made their dish. I guess at this point, it's up to the audience." And the lights fade up, and there is an infinite amount of people. Generations, eons represented. The fullness of mortality sits in the stands, and they're cheering. These are the people that you need to impress in some way. Our divinity is driven by their worship. And our reason, their reason to worship us, is due to our stewardship. So, you have your dishes, certainly. I would love for you to speak to the audience, both God and champion, on why this dish represents the way that this God will govern. I'm also hungry, so don't take too long. He like sits down in front of this like lavishly set table.
And as you sit down, a wave of chaos sweeps through the air, a rotation coming in.
Awesome.
It is a 5, which Triumph is no longer excluded, meaning we all shift one position backwards. So Meadow, You are now the new head god.
Hell yeah.
Ross and Grant are the minor gods. Sean,
Okay.
Mia, Daniel are still the champions.
Right.
Also, there was a $50 Chef's Choice donation. Grant, I proposed an idea. What is your thought on that idea? You are muted, my
Muted.
You're
friend.
muted.
Somehow. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
There we go. Fixed it.
okay.
It was my real mic. Okay. Sure, Sean.
Okay.
Let's make it even more complicated.
So as we rotate, everybody except for Meadow is an audience member. Meadow, you will be presenting all of these dishes that we made on behalf of us to the audience. The other 5 of us get to create a new character right now who is in the audience who will be judging the show.
Would this
Okay.
be a good time for a break, Sean?
I think it would be a great time for a break. We'll be back soon, chat. See you on the other side.
What the-
Bye. Welcome back, everyone. We're here. Did we talk about it over break? No.
Nope.
Kind of.
But we took a break and we are ready to continue raising funds for Moz. We are sitting at $200. If we can get to 225, we are gonna rotate again, whatever the hell that means. But the scene is Meadows to set up and do with what she wants. So Meadow,
Incredible.
I turn it to you.
I think there is a definite shift as Mira Clay declares that she's bored and just kind of takes a step back. I think that's when Umbra sits up from her chair and smiles and dissipates. The lights again dim and it gets dark in this studio. And you know those little like murmurs of as everything goes dark. And when the lights come back on, it is flashier. It is more dramatic. It is more like a 70s game show with a very long mic as Umbra's holding it just far enough away from herself. And she says, "Welcome back. Welcome to the actual show. Let's begin by finishing. I have before me several dishes, subpar, but someone's got to rule the universe, and that means someone's got to eat these dishes. But humanity has grown. No, it hasn't. And so I don't think I'm looking for the same flavor palette as others on the council. So instead, I'm going to give you all the greatest gift imaginable. I'm going to give you the gift of true honesty. Blind faith is all I ask. Need a few audience members, some volunteers, to come up here and taste these dishes. I see hands go up, and I'm gonna, Daniel, you first. You have a champion, or are you a minor god? I can't remember.
We're a member of the audience,
We're a
right?
member audience.
All
We're
of you, so there are
judge.
no minor gods right now?
Yeah, no, not in this
No.
scene, not
Incredible.
right now.
I guess they're there,
Incredible.
but yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, you see a shorter gentleman wearing an apron, a tight white t-shirt. He's kind of got like bleach blonde hair that somehow even has even more frosted tips.
Yep.
All right, he's wearing sunglasses inside, and he walks up on the podium. Right, darling, let's see what we have here.
I'm sure we have some delicious options. I'm going to need a few more volunteers. Anyone else in the audience brave enough to commit to the goddess of shadow? Hello, you there. As she points over to you, Mia.
Sup, I'm Truck.
Incredible. Are you going to eat the food?
It's free, right?
Absolutely.
Hot damn.
Incredible. So we have Truck. Ironically, the name of my flying trapeze coach for 2 years. Incredible.
What?
Hi, darling.
Incredible.
Got to introduce myself. My name is Rodan Yesma. The pleasure is all mine.
And yep, about what I expected.
Rodan. A strong name.
Michelin
Anyone
star
else?
chef.
I'm glad to have your expertise here. Anyone else? I look over at it. There's so many like hesitant hands. This is the weirdest audience vibe I've ever imagined in my life.
They're all introverts.
Ross, I think Umbra points her long microphone, Cruella DeVille style, at you.
Great. Out from the audience, it looks like a small person, and then as they stand up, they're this hulking behemoth of a minotaur. They seem to have like a very proper petticoat on, and kind of walks over and says, let's see. Let's do this. Hello. My name is Mr. Beckett. Nice to meet ya.
And you as well, Charmed, I'm sure. Please take your place behind the podium and we'll get you eating.
Excellent. Eating them?
No, please no.
Oh.
We're going to need as many flavor palettes as possible to make a good
Mm.
consensus. So maybe just the food for now, but I like your proactive spirit.
Excellent.
And I might have a couple of cousins that may require a visit from you. We'll talk later.
Sounds good. Just make sure to fill the form on the goldenrod paper. The goldenrod
Happily.
paper.
I love paperwork. Red tape is incredible. I don't know why people complain. Anyone else? Sean points at you.
As you point, you see a god that you are not meant to see or understand stand up. I'm Gertie. I've been trying to be on the show, but nobody will talk to me, and I thought this was my one chance. Can
My
I
eyes, why are
please
they
eat?"
burning?
Oh,
Guys,
oh,
my ears.
no.
Like a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of gods in a back room screaming, banging on the door. They can't get out.
I think Umbra tries to look at this person and can't see anything, and is like, "I said you." Well, I thought there was.
Yeah, I'm
someone
right
there.
here.
No, okay, well, if there's no one else,
Okay. He's gonna float up behind a podium and just stand there unseen.
Umbra, you hear a small mewing from the audience.
immediately on high alert, like doing the meerkat dodge, looking under things. Do we have the truest palette with us?
You see a small orange cat
We
walk out
do!
from under the bleachers, and the small orange cat just looks up at you and like has like all this hope in its eyes.
The truest palette, the one who was foretold. You take your place with me. And I'm gonna have a separate little podium with a little pillow, just like apparate out of shadow, and offer it to this lovely being.
You hear a small voice say, "Thanks."
You are so
we have a
very
reminder
welcome.
in chat. We forgot to do a round of mundane crimes.
Little
to make up for
crime
that
time.
Now, let's all announce the crimes that our new audience members did in honor of Umbra.
I would like to do the Jeopardy thing. Like, I'm sure we'll just do this rapid fire go around, but like where I'm like, and where are you from? And what's a little crime? And like just go around and ask everyone.
Featuring Ken Jen. He's like, "What's crime you did?"
Yeah. So I'll go to oh, God. You've given me absolute mess. I go to our lovely Minotaur, Mr. Beckett, first.
I assisted in tax evasion.
Oh, well, that's not so bad. I'm
The
sure
Mazatar.
everyone's going to forgive you. And you there, little truest palette. What little crime could you have possibly committed?
Thanks for talking to me. I can only talk if you talk to me. A crime I once did is I threw up on the rug.
Forgivable, instantly innocent, no crimes here. And I moved. Truck, was it? Vehicle? Could you share us maybe some darkness in your soul that is haunting you, some criminal activity that's just waiting to be shared?
Oh, I don't really think it's like a crime, but voter fraud.
I think the goddess of shadows like looks stunned for a second and then goes, "Oh,
It's not a crime. It's a free country.
it isn't anymore." I go over to Daniel's character and I go, "Now let's lighten the mood. What happy little crime have you committed?"
Oh dear, where do I begin? I used to have a little show where I'd go around renovating old restaurants. Right, they were on the verge of collapsing and closing. Here's the thing, ended up committing a little bit of arson at one point. We were trying to make a whole shebang about you need to burn away what happened before, right, to invite what was going in new. You're not going to believe this. Accidentally burnt down the entire restaurant. So, arson.
I can actually believe that. Fire comes with a lot of light, and when you're walking down a path of light, you are bound to get. And then you say burned, and then it's a fun back and
Raw.
forth. Okay.
Truck.
Each of you, all of you before you, and I passed the like empty
Oh.
podium.
I was like, what about Sean? Then I remembered the bit.
Who? What?
Meadow, you're the best GM in the world. You got this.
I keep going and stand at the end. You each have a dish before you. We'll say grilled cheese in front of Gordon Ramsay because his whole shtick is elevating the most simple bullshit on the planet. We'll do the large slab of meat for the Minotaur. I'll do the squid ink risotto for me and the truest palate. And do the vegetables, like all the root vegetables from our lovely farmer for Truck. And they're put in front of you. You can smell them. Some of them look more appetizing than others. Some have like little burns or splatters of butt gremlin blood on the plate. You know, presentation is important and sometimes it doesn't make the mark. Sometimes health, safety is left to the wayside. So take that into consideration when you're making your judgments. I am the goddess of blind faith. I would like for this to go one by one, and I want to tell you how we're going to do it. Can I do that, Sean? I'm not going to ask. Okay,
You're in
Daniel.
charge.
You're the biggest god. You have
The
7 divine
biggest
interventions,
god.
and you're the only god in Steam right now, other than Gertie, who can't be acknowledged.
Take
King
that,
of the Underminer.
Godzilla. Okay, great. Daniel.
Oh dear. Yes.
Oh dear. I mean, Rodon. Is that correct?
Oh, let's hold on. I forgot a letter. Rogdon.
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 Okay, Rogdon, please.
Yeah.
We do this on blind faith, and especially in a tasting competition, you need to close your eyes. This will be a
dear.
blind taste test. So how we're going to do this is I want you to taste the grilled cheese, tell me how you're describing it, and then I want you to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 by using your fingers. If we hold up the same number, that will mean something. If we don't, great.
All right.
Blind faith.
Something.
Yeah, it'll mean something. And that's how TTRPGs work. Tell me different.
Yep. Not wrong.
Oh dear. All right, let's
Our
go in
whole
for that.
hobby boils
that-
down to its bare essence.
Let's go in for that first bite. It's definitely charred. Taste of flaming butt gremlin.
Oh.
A little bit of blood.
Mm-hmm.
Fecal matter.
Oh.
Rosemary. A little bit of thyme. Absolutely dreadful.
Okay.
Oh dear. Oh
But
dear.
dreadful to Rogdon.
Oh,
I
dear.
wonder what that means. to her.
And just uncomfortably, just starts taking out food. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna hold up a number. No peeking. We can all tell.
Absolutely
We're all
dreadful.
looking.
Here we go.
Dreadful to you,
3,
the goddess of shadows.
2, 1.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
No
You
problem.
think it's dreadful, but I think it's wonderful. And
I was horrible. I gave it a 9 out of 10, though. Very close
I-
to perfect.
yeah, I take the plate, I take a little bite, and I put it down, and I look at the truest palate, and I go,
It's a lot better than anything that I've been having to have under the bleachers. So I think it gets like 7 bonus points for that at least. Meow.
at least meow. Yes. And your wise counsel is why you're my co-host and
Mhm.
also a contestant and also the future winner, let's be honest. Moving along.
I'm happy to be of service.
And that's why you're the future winner. I will go to
A
Truck.
motorboat purring.
I go to Truck and I stand in front of you with your vegetables. Please close your eyes. Take a bite. Describe it for us.
Where's the meat?
Yeah, you'll have to taste it. Maybe it's in the vegetables somewhere.
No,
you don't know.
I've been looking. There's
You've
no
been.
meat
It's a
here.
blind taste. Okay. So sorry. So sorry. I'm just going to. And I peel a bit of the mammoth meat off and drop it on top of the vegetables and go, at your leisure, vehicle.
As you place it down and you look back at the dish, all of it's gone.
It was okay. Could have used some fries, some barbecue sauce.
An astute observation. Please close your eyes and rate it with me.
Okay. I only have 7 figures, so it's just gonna be
At least that or less.
yeah.
If you think about it, it kind of means you can never enjoy anything more than a 7 out of 10.
Oh.
That's very sad for you. Mortals. So, close your eyes. Let's go.
Actually, the most helpful scale in the world is a 7-point Likert scale. So that's really good.
A light falls out of
What? I can almost hear something. I will rate it, and you will rate it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you put up 1 finger. Okay. That's...
Yeah, there are no mac and cheese, ain't no collard greens, mashed potatoes. Yeah, it's meat, just skin. Not very good.
Well, I'm sure the mortal who made it will be... it'll be fine. And I move over. I don't care about that mortal's feelings. I don't know why I tried to console this person. I move down to... to the Minotaur, indeed.
Hello.
Mr. Beckett,
Yes.
would you do us the honor of trying this?
Absolutely. He takes out like his own spoon and fork. It's in a leather case. He like lays it out in front of him. He takes off his tie and he unfolds it and becomes a napkin. Puts it here. Okay.
Ready.
The best way to be prepared is to be prepared. And he closes his eyes. And you would think he would take like a small bite. He takes a little shaving off of the large charred mammoth meat. And then he takes the rest of the plate and he eats the whole thing,
Oh,
leaving that small bite past. Am I supposed to describe what I'm tasting right now?
you have no idea how correct you are.
Excellent. I taste plate and meat, turmeric and saffron. Did they boil this with a bay leaf? So strange. What a waste of resources.
How would you have preferred it? You've piqued my curiosity.
Preferably, because I have to manage a large complex, something that is I need to get my steps in as well. So usually the meat, the food that I eat is running away from me in bronze armor. It's the bronze armor that makes it really good.
I will never think of this again.
Excellent.
Thank you for your
Thank you.
honest opinion.
Don't forget to leave a review. It's on a 7-point Likert scale. It's one of the best scales that we use.
I keep hearing about that.
Really?
I do. Yes.
Excellent.
I'll do my best.
The marketing campaign is working.
Cats use a bean scale because we only have 8 beans.
The truest path. I walk over to you, this little cat, and I look at the risotto, which was obviously made with me in mind. I'm going to take a bite first and go, I'm going to rate this 8 beans. But don't let that affect your decision. Have a little bit. And I'm going to share some with you.
Yeah, it's a cat, so they just put their whole like face in it, and you hear very tiny chews. Like,
that's adorable.
and they like look up and have like squid ink around their face, and like, I'm okay to eat this, right?
Oh, I have never checked a fact.
Me neither. And I just go back to eating. And then I look back up and I go, I think I'm ready to give it my bean rating.
If you would like, but I would never deprive you of a single thing. Do your rating.
The cat reaches up and extends their paws fully to show all 8 of their beans.
I don't know who could have seen that coming.
I'm very easy to please. I lived under the bleachers for a while.
As you lift up all your kitty beans, could I don't even know if I have to ask permission, but could I summon the minor gods from the audience members?
Of course. Meadow, roll me 2d6 and we'll see who you pull up.
If you roll a 6, it's you twice.
No, if you roll
I
a 6,
pull up
it's
me
Daniel.
twice. I got a 3 and a 4.
Grant, you and I show up as minor gods.
Oh no.
Incredible.
Violet and Spayla are back on the menu.
Hey, wait, we're on the menu. Oh God.
It's kind of like a body switch. Like you turn, and as you turn, you are now the minor god version in place of where your audience member was standing, with the taste of the dish that the audience member had eaten on the back of your tongue. So you have a bit of an opinion forming of your own right now, as you are suddenly behind podiums.
Spayla
What
is
does
on
Violet
all fours
taste?
on a podium that is too small for them. So like, what happened?
We're just doing a friendly competition. We're wrapping up. Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Why is
Oh,
my tongue
hello.
scratchy?
And I look at you and I'm like, well, that's fun. I thought that maybe just another cat would appear, but welcome back.
I don't think we have a
Yeah.
god of cats. They're kind of an unruly animal.
Yeah. So who did I replace? Why am I up here now?
I don't know.
Well, I
Welcome.
brought this cheesecake. Would you like me to eat this cheesecake?
I would.
Okay. And I pull out a raspberry cheesecake with flowers lining the top of it in little petal roses. I made it, and I'm going to rate it very highly, just so you know.
Okay.
It also has moon rock soup on the side.
Moon rocks. Ew.
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to. Can I ask, are any of the flowers nocturnal?
You're in
Yes.
charge.
I say yes. You can veto me with one of your divine interventions if you want.
Okay, great. I've got my rating. Close your eyes. Let's go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Damn it! I had
That's
thought
really
and I was
close.
like, well, I had considered giving myself a 9 because like they would never say another god is perfect, but I have to say I did perfect. So I was like, do I go with what I think Meadow's gonna do, or do I do with what the character would do? And it was a 10.
Yeah. You gotta go with
Yeah.
what the character would do.
You gotta go with what the character would do.
And Spayla, is that right?
Spayla.
Spayla. You are tasting a little bit of that squid ink risotto, with all of those bits and nuances from Pina.
I'm like, curling it with a fork, like kind of just putting it in my mouth, very Vegas buffet style. Just eating it like it's a thing to do. It's pretty good. I haven't had squid ink before, but hey, most things tend to go my way. I will say it kind of tastes like a cat got in it for a little while. There's like some fur here, a little bit of stuff like sauce.
No, I didn't see any cats get into that. As you can see, like the squid ink mustache and goatee on the.
Yeah, I'm just sitting on like a cat tower by myself eating this with my legs dangling off. I'm like over on the bed. I think, you know what? I who hasn't eaten something their cat got into? Am I right?
I agree entirely. Well, I've made my decision. I know who will win this competition, but I also know who will be my new champion, which was a competition all of its own. However, I know mortals, and I would never deprive you. If you'd like to fight to the death for the fun of it, you are more than welcome.
Does that mean our champions are back?
I would love to see Truck fight to the death with the other two. Violet erects a maze, one of those Victorian garden mazes,
Yeah.
around the three of them, and in the center is a combat arena with all of the things they could possibly need for lethal combat.
Just in case.
Spayla
dear.
appears next to Diego again. It's like, hey man, I feel like it's been a while since you've been in this whole shebang, but you're back now.
Diego appears randomly right next to Rogdon, and he is covered in blood and mammoth fur. Everyone forgot to bring him through the portal, so he had to walk back.
Absolutely.
He's missing an arm. He's got an eye patch now. He's aged. Time moved differently on the walk there. Full white beard.
Yeah.
Long,
Diego.
flowing white hair that goes down to his back. Hello, my friend. It has been quite some time.
I keep forgetting these cooking competitions.
It is
to
good to see you.
It's good to
Just
see
a
you.
shaky hand just brings
Oh, boy.
brings you in forehead to forehead.
Hey, so the
Tell
years
me.
have not been kind to you, huh?
No, they've been great. I had
Oh,
a
good.
family. It's beautiful. They went to college.
No.
One became a DJ, and then I had to pay for. Then I had to pay for tuition, and they didn't really go to college, and they just became a DJ. So I ended up having to pick up another job on the side while they figured themselves out. I don't know what that meant, but
You're a good
That's
parent.
cool.
Not everyone will do that for their kid.
so I did that for a bit. Did a little bit of retail, and then walked the old cosmic trail across dimensions to come back here.
So just so I'm
And,
clear, you did all of that while also still covered in the mammoth blood.
Oh yes.
All right. No, I respect the commitment to the hustle.
Thank you.
Listen, I know
But-
we haven't talked in quite some time, but listen,
Yes.
our deal is still in full effect, and I know that we didn't also really go over the means of the deal. You just kind of blindly
Not
agreed
at all.
to it.
That I did.
Champion for that, an absolute champ.
Did they enjoy
what-
the food?
Yeah, from what I
It
can
cost
tell,
me 70 years of my life.
You know
And an arm,
that guy,
and
that
an
guy
eye.
who's built like a truck. I heard that the mammoth got a score from them.
Tasted
Here's-
like plate and meat.
Yeah,
And
the notes of
was it
plate
worth
were
my
like-
sacrifice?
I'm gonna just
Tell
for
me,
your,
God.
for your
I
I
think
like- I
they
like
gave it
grabbed the
a
side.
1, so whatever that feels like to you.
I like grab the sides of your head and I like have our foreheads touch again, and I'm like, listen, man, for your sanity and my that minotaur is gonna be able to yoink so many trees out of an orchard, from what I understand.
That's beautiful.
I think so too. I got one more job for you, and then our deal is complete. You see
Phenomenal.
those two, and I point at a little girl with several eyes and a jackalope-looking motherfucker, and I'm like, all you gotta do is, from what I understand, knock these two out of this mortal coil, and you're champion of the gods, baby.
Oh,
Set for life. You don't gotta worry about working retail. Your DJ could be the DJ of the Pantheon. Where'd your kid go to school?
they went to Rock University.
Rock University. You know what? I mean, listen,
It's inside of a mountain.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm familiar with RU. You know, I went to Meadow U myself, but you know, go fight in Flores.
It's a common name around here, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost
This-
like I've been saying that word a lot today. But listen, sizable donation to that school if you win this. Taken care of for the rest of your life, good fortune forever, the usual luck shit. You know, listen. There's a god I gotta beat at this thing again to show that if he ever tries to ever step up to me again, he's gonna just keep losing these bets. So, hey, just go in there and go nuts, man.
I lost my hearing 25 years ago. I've been kind of reading your lips as we've been going around.
I hand
I'm
you a spear.
Sounds good.
Has not gained an ounce of discernment in the nearly
This very old man wanders
into the
the
main.
middle,
I love him.
holding the spirit. Okay.
Incredible.
Who's going for it?
Incredible. I
Come
would like
on.
to know if Pina would even enter the maze to try and become the champion of the gods.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Incredible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are we all entering the maze? Are all champions entering?
I think Calliope is like, I'm good. And she goes back home.
Incredible.
But Truck comes in.
But Truck comes.
He has ripped off his sports jersey. You can see like sunburn, farmer tan, everything. And he's taken off his trucker hat. And he
Okay.
has instead put on like a Michael Myers Halloween mask.
No.
Yeah. You gotta bring the fear.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween, motherfucker.
he has 2 broken beer bottles in his hands.
Oh, it's a
Violet
barn
approaches you.
brawl to Truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Violet
Truck
approaches
just-
Truck and is like, I know you haven't touched anything natural in the last however long you've been alive. I have no amnesty to you about that. Win this and I will make every dream you have come true.
Hell yeah.
Spela
Truck
sees
was
this
gonna
guy.
do it anyway, so that's just a bonus.
Spela sees this all go on,
Oh
and
my
I'm
God.
going to use a little bit of divine intervention to undo my own action. And I take the spear back from Diego, and I
The
hand him a
secret
gun.
donation was that the next intervention used does not count, so that does
Shit.
not happen.
Damn.
Audience
Yes.
on site.
Well played.
Thank you for donating, but you just denied this man a gun.
He's fine with his spear. He's been using it for years and years and years.
Pre-
Uh,
I try to like, reach in my pockets to undo this intervention, and then I just pull out a piece of paper that says "lol," and I, God damn it,
Yeah. Lol dash chat from chat.
fucking god of the chat.
Incredible. You, Pina, we have Truck with broken beer bottles, and we have Diego entering into this maze of death, this battle royale maze, in the middle of this cooking show reality TV stage set. As you enter, because Violet had some hand in this and creating it, you smell those flowers. You can see them growing on the hedges as you are turning left and right. You all entered at slightly different times. So I would like to roll to see if anyone bumps into anyone first before you get to the center. So, champions, could you please roll me a d10?
And while rolling, you will announce a private secret and a public crime you committed in honor of these 3 gods.
I cannot wait to learn more about Truck. I tell you what.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, what did we get? Let's start with Pina. 1.
1. Yeah.
Okay, and odds are a failure, right?
Yeah.
Okay, please add a new quirk as you do, and then tell us that secret.
Yeah. As Pina walks around, the eyes aren't just on her body anymore. It's like spilling into the environment. So that's a quirk. A secret is that let's see.
So that's a quirk.
She has like a necklace on with a tooth on it, and she looks at it and looks at the camera where the audience is looking, just like, Uncle.
Okay, great.
And then what was the last one? That's it.
The
Quirk
mundane
and secret.
crime in honor of one of these 3 pantheon.
Oh, okay. She holds it and says, Uncle. And the mundane crime is, I did it. She puts
So
it away.
mundane.
Never would have guessed.
So mundane.
Diego, what did you get?
I got a 9.
Okay, also a failure. So give us a Diego quirk that has developed in this odd Jumanji time.
Since then, he just, before he attacks, he just has to get a good stretch in. Just like get into like a good squat and just.
Yeah,
Okay, let's do this.
you really gotta limber up.
And then he just says, it turns out that you are supposed to follow the street signs when you are crossing dimensions. I jaywalked here.
Incredible. Thank you very much.
I felt like I just needed to say that I jaywalked.
Daddy, I love him.
It's the fact that these are supposed to be like crimes committed for one of these pantheons, and I'm like, who did he jaywalk for?
I was just trying to get back to everyone. And
Listen, the crime of jaywalking is all about chance and circumstance.
there was a man with the rainbow bridge and a
Yep.
sword, and he said, wait. I said, I can't. And I
Good
started walking across the
old-
bridge. And there was
Good old
goats.
Jaime.
There was goats flying, and I almost got hit by a goat. Screaming goat.
The tales you could tell, but we don't have time. All right,
It
let's
all
move
started.
on.
We need trucks roll and secrets and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. We need Truck. Truck, what did you roll?
I rolled a 5.
Okay, all odds. None of you will find each other until you make it to the center. So, I would love to know a new quirk about Truck and a minor crime they've committed for one of these pantheons.
Oh
One of these
gosh.
gods.
I think on the back of Truck is like a tattoo of like the American flag, and then it kind of grows out of his back like wings, but they're the American flag. And what was the other thing? A crime?
Wait, your wings
crime
are the
and a
American
secret.
flag.
Yes, wings are the flags. Crime and secret. Okay, crime. As Truck is walking down this maze, goes, yeah, I do it. I steal tip jars from any retail
Oh my
place, service
god, he's
restaurant.
awful. What do you mean?
I don't feel
Any?
bad about
Like
it.
all? Like, when you
Where does
say
he put
any
them?
and then all, that means
I'll
like
just walk off.
every.
I look
Every time you see a tip
I
jar.
look them right in the eye as I take it.
At least it's not a secret, I guess. But your minor crimes, you rob every tip-based thing. And honestly, this doesn't matter, but it's important to me. Do you mean 2 American flags, or do you mean
2
one
American
big
flags.
American?
2 American flags.
Okay.
I'm an American angel.
Okay, it's giving color guard in Alabama. Okay, got it. Incredible. Incredible. As you go forth, I would like to ask our minor gods in play right now if there are any traps, puzzles, anything you want to set up to hinder anyone that is not your champion or boost your current champion before we culminate in the center.
Yeah, I'd like
Nothing
to
to
boost. Oh. Sean and I shaking hands from across states.
Nothing to boost, as Violet is an agent of chaos. Those poppy flowers are in effect. If anyone gets too close, they will immediately pass out. There are a few Venus flytraps, and you know what? Why not? In the middle, there's a swarm of datura flowers that smell like honey but are extremely poisonous, and if you get pulled into them, you will die immediately.
Okay, so like I'm gonna write just a couple things so I can keep
Lots of plants. Some smell
Okay.
good, some bad.
Venus flytrap.
Can I just roll a d10? Or
Honey trap,
just,
die
I was doing this for
immediately. Okay, got it. As like what? Like it's hard. Okay, bet you
Yeah.
made the maze. those are
Avoid the
your
bad
traps.
flowers.
Okay,
Sleep,
bet.
death,
What's the
slowly
problem?
dissolved. Yeah.
Then I would like to see if I can get a roll from everyone again to see if you avoid those traps before making it to the center. Because we've resolved you don't find anyone else before you make it.
oh, I got a
Nice.
10. That's my first even roll the whole entire
Oh.
Is
game.
that a
But
10
that
on a
also means
D10?
that also means that you're now the major god.
Switch.
Diego!
Uh,
I get Thanos
Or-
snapped into the light, like one Aaron
we
spotlight on
had
the
a
stage.
donation where if you hit the
Yeah.
highest number on your current die, you take over as major god.
Yeah,
So,
so switch.
for ease, you and Meadow are just going to switch positions. So
Sure,
either
sure.
Diego or Triumph are now the head of this maze, and Meadow, you will be back in as yes.
As yes? Okay,
As
great.
yes.
I've missed her. Can I say that because one, she's Violet's champion, but also is a child of the moon and had those flowers. She like stretches, and it's like she's waking up, coming out of a hedge wall from those poppy flowers. Waking up and you're like, huh? What?
Oh,
my
fight to the
God.
death time. Yeah. Your stew, huge success. Fight to the death now. Win. We'll get you hooked up with Moon God. All of that still in play.
I mean, I guess okay, yeah, for sure. Could I have like a boon, like a blessing, like a cool weapon, or like maybe I like
Only a
like
D10 about it.
okay, thanks God. Oh,
Thank you, God.
well, that's a 9.
Who hasn't rolled yet? Who hasn't announced their roll?
Oh, I rolled a 4.
4. Okay.
1 for me.
1 for you. Okay.
Well,
Phenomenal.
now we need to know what Yes's quirk is and what crime they committed for
Perfect.
their
And
minor
the
god.
secret. Well, we need the secret as you have rolled. We need the quirk as it's odd, and we need the crime you have committed as you have been summoned back in.
This game is stupid.
Okay, the whiplash of this car crash of rules. My secret is I poisoned the stew with the poppies. So if anybody here ate that,
Where was the stew? We had a meat slab.
The stew
meat
was the
sli-
side piece to my cheesecake, which I
Mhm.
didn't say that I ate, but would anyone have eaten, or would Umber have had somebody taste
Dirty,
test
no.
it?
no, Umber would have had someone taste test it, and it would have been the truest palate, unfortunately.
Which means that it is currently in the mouth of Grant.
I'm gonna roll for my cat, real quick.
Before that happens,
Yes, please, Daniel.
I would like to use a divine intervention.
Please save him. Save the truest
As some of you begin to walk to your doom, the maze begins to encroach. The poppy begins to take effect. Time begins to move slower and slower until it comes to a pause. All mortals frozen in place. A door opens, like a side exit. There's like a little announcement on the intercom. Will all major and minor gods please head to the exit? And now, you know what? Let's spend another divine intervention for all of you to become a god of your choice between your major or minor.
That's still Spela.
We never got to see my major god.
Yeah.
This would be very fun. Simply for the plot, I'm going to make my major god the goddess of the moon.
There you go.
Nice,
My
that's your
own
answer.
ex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. As all the deities begin to depart from the audience, or on stage, depending on where they were, kind of walking around the bramble, you all enter into a boardroom. Massive. Dozens and dozens of seats line into it. You see a cityscape that almost looks dreamlike. The cityscape doesn't actually have like a full form. It's amalgamous. It's constantly moving and taking shape and falling apart at the same time. Like trying to hold on to wind. But sitting at the very head of the table, you see an individual with black gloves, an all black suit, a TV screen for a head. This is Kobo, the god of stories. His voice begins to echo out to you all. Perhaps my last request was a bit too mired in subtlety. I need an engaging story. I need a fitting end. Do you know what people are saying? As the table begins to... Time and space in and of itself begins to shrink forward. You all are now closer to this being. They're saying that there's no new story under the sun. They're saying that we can't come up with anything new. What do you all have to say for yourselves? This started as, what, a contest for a seat? Then a cooking show? Now a death match? As the god of stories, I demand a proper finale. One to surprise the people. One that keeps the viewers on the edge of their seat. What do you all have for me before we resume? Because it needs to be good. And then the static upon the screen, that is their face, begins to intensify. Well.
Spela, the god of dumb luck, as with any mediocre person who's ever wound up in a writer's room, has just failed their way to the top into this setting, and they're walking up to the whiteboard and they're arranging some storyboard things on here, and I go, okay, I see what we're saying. I understand. You know, we had the cooking competition, then Mammoth got brought into it. There was a talking cat situation. Now it's a death match. We're getting a little lost in the weeds among the forest, etc., etc. Maybe the simplest way to go about resolving the situation here is I think we can bring back a subplot that we may have lost track of along the way. And he flips the whiteboard over to reveal the god of mystery and the god of triumph. Say, we had a really banging romance thing going here for a second, and somewhere in the audience participation and the death match and the everything here, I think we should just, the people want kisses, man. Every time I go into one of these fucking channel streams, chat shows, whatever, what do I always see? Shipping. Make them kiss.
Fandoms.
That's
been trending. Fandom, right.
Yeah.
He's like writing out a notebook. Listen, gang, we have about less than half an hour left. We got about,
let's say 16 minutes, including
16 minutes. Gotcha. So we have about 4 rewrites that we can do right here, right now, amongst all of us, that we can implement to really set up a climactic finale. I like what you got going on, talking about the romance. What do we have else? What else we got going on here?
So, if we're talking going back to the classics, you know what everyone loves? Being thrown into volcanoes.
Volcanoes.
So,
right.
we
haven't had one of those in a while. He's right.
Exactly. We need to revamp it. Pull a Disney, but better, because they're doing it bad, we're doing it good. Take it, moonlit sky, volcano, the only light, underlighting, keep the maze. If they don't find their love in time, the one who doesn't fall in love falls to the ground and gets the volcano sacrifice, while we also get the love fandom.
Volcano.
Are you saying volcano love maze, Hunger Games for the gods?
Yes.
I agree.
Here.
Okay. All right. Anybody else? Any other suggestions? Again, I got four rewrites that we could use right now to get this set up. So
Yes. I do want to keep the cat in just as a side. I do think it provides heart and levity when things can get scary, and I think can provide some companionship and maybe open vulnerability for conversation, which really drives the story.
Puppies, which is one extremely
I will
toxic
save
and
the
too
cat.
tiring. Okay.
I will save the cat.
Cat stays, puppy. All right. Yeah, what do you got?
Just love your work, love everything that you're doing. I am fine with romance and death by volcano and all of that. But if we're looking purely at the story, I think we have a number of, let's say, heels, and not necessarily a face. And, mortals, they may not relate to us necessarily. So perhaps we either, push one of the champions into a certain way to make them more appealing, and maybe that would help with ratings and such. My other idea as well, and it's a bit risky, but I am the goddess of miracles, and sometimes what's very trendy is to be very, very anti. So perhaps whatever champion we choose, they they stand against us. They say, no, I choose my own life. I write my own story.
I like that. Defying fate, defying the gods.
Yes.
Classic, but we subverted with the love between the gods and the story. Okay. Last one. What do you got? Do you have a suggestion? Listen, this isn't a knock to you. All right. You set us up great. All right. I don't want you to feel like we were, like the pitch wasn't.
No. We're Pantheon, right?
Yeah, exactly.
My niece actually has an idea, and you see Hanup, who is looking. Yeah. She's just looking, and she looks at you, Kobo, and says, "Oh, I found it." Walks to your chair, and then follows a cord from the back of his head all the way to a plug. And she said, "What about this? 5 champions fight you." And then she unplugs the cord.
As you do that, all the divine interventions are spent. Everything goes dark. The screen goes blank on his face. That darkness envelops the entire scene. And then the light cuts back on. Ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary individuals of the audience, it's time to see who shall overcome. The same audience is back, but now inside of a volcano. Everyone is there on top of a single stand. The lava shooting up. You have all of the gods, all of the champions are all there. And then standing before us, we have Kobo, God of Stories. Everything set up exactly as it was. He's dangling a cat inside of his hand. Who has a better story to tell? Give it your best shot. The first one to get the hit in wins. And between all of your characters, roll a d10, and the first one to get a 10 is the winner.
We're going one at a time.
You know what? Yeah, let's go based off of the overlay. So all of you have 3 characters total between one another. So we shall roll 1d10 each. So Meadow, give me what you got for your first character. Who's going up first?
I think Umbra would be the first to try.
Right on.
The first to move. That's a 10.
Who ever thinks? And you see, like dangling in these cages, you have Triumph and Mariclay. They're like reaching out for one another. The tension is high. The cat is in the hand of Kobo, who stands before everyone. I control your stories, your fate. I determine how this truly ends.
The perfect palette looks up at Umbra with like Puss in Boots caliber eyes, and then just quietly whispers in a faint mew, "Help."
I think like as soon as she hears that little help, she responds to Kobo and says, "This story ends as all good shows do. Lights out." And she's going to move her hand so fast that there's like a slice of shadow. I want to cut Kobo's arm off at the like hinge so that he drops my cat, and I want to swipe forward, and all you see is like my arms wrapping around this kitten as the lights go fully out.
Absolutely fantastic. With one umbral slash bisecting Kobo, he falls into the lava. There's this explosion of energy. Stories all intertwined, chance, randomness. All of it begins to swirl around, imbuing all of you. stories that you all wanted to tell. Love, triumph, heartbreak, perseverance, darkness. All of it together swirls around. The world begins to fade. But all those stories intertwine and connect to one singular point. One singular person who sits there at the edge of more stories to be told. Maz. I think that's the story.
Oh, I beat the level.
Oh my god.
Take it away, Sean!
And on that, we will bring this stream to the closest thing to a close it can possibly ever have. Let's
That's
go
a
down
resolution. I don't know what you're talking
overlay
about.
order and tell everyone everything, where they can find you for the next however long you feel like it. Meadow, please tell us about your amazing brilliance and everything people can find you doing.
All right, if you insist. Howdy, I'm Meadow. I have been Meadow and will hopefully continue to be Meadow in the future. I'm amazingly brilliant according to others around me. Don't take my word for it. You can find me on my own channel on Fridays doing Hex Heist and All Black AP, where we are set in a cyberpunk future. We play witches stealing very powerful magical items. It's been a wild ride so far, so come join us for that. You can check me out at Metal Art Games, where I design indie games with odd and underutilized mechanics. And you can find me on Wednesdays at Forgotten Adventures for Fears and Fortunes, a horror D&D actual play. We are wrapping up our third season. I have cried a lot, so if you want to go check that out, you can. Thank you. I'm so glad to be here, and thank you so much for helping out Maz with all your donations and supporting in the chat. It means a lot.
Ross.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ross. Pronouns are he, him. I'm the GM and editor of Blades of Mayari. We are a Filipino-Canadian-led actual play podcast inspired by pre-colonial Filipino mythology. You can also find me on Studio Casina on Twitch, where we highlight Asian talent or Asian-created games or movies or video games, things of that nature. We'll also be in a couple shows soon, I think. Catch me on Game Master Monday. Lots of episodes of me there, or where episodes where I participated. And yeah, just find me. Thanks.
Please find Ross.
Speaking of Game
I'm
Master
lost.
Monday, Grant.
What up? Hi, I'm Grant. I am the titular Game Master over at Game Master Monday. We play a new one-shot and a new system with a new cast every episode. A lot of the people here have been on it, and the ones who haven't, they are now at the top of my list. My God, we gotta make that happen immediately. We are a podcast, and we're doing a lot of cool shit coming up here. We're about to be announcing a lot of cool shit on Wednesday for 2026. And we're going to be launching a new mini-series GM'd by my co-GM Zoop or Supriya. And we're going to be playing Demigods. Name of the series is American Demigods. It's a very on-the-nose tribute to whatever the fuck is happening here right now. With a pretty loaded cast. I'm going to be in it. Kendo from Tales Yet Told. Norden's going to be on there. Enough of Abby, who's done a lot of things here in the space, and Diamond Lynn is in that cast as well. So come watch us beat up the gods of fascism for a little while. If live streams are more your speed, we're doing one of those too here. We're currently running a mini-series called Absurdia, GM'd by my sister Jenny. That's going to continue starting next Wednesday and concluding on October 29th. Great for spooky season. You can finally learn the fate of the cardboard cutout of Jimmy Fallon. And then we'll be back in December for a series of solo streams. And January will be the grand return of Castaway, Season 3, The Tundra. You're going to see Ross on it. It's going to rule. There might be more murders than ever that season. I don't know. That cast is sounding fucked, so we'll see what they do. And that's it for me. Come find Game Master Monday wherever you like stuff.
Mia.
Hi, I'm Mia She Her. I just played Calliope, Trook, Mirror Clay, and some other one. But yeah, this was super fun. Thanks for all the donations and help and support and love. You can find out more about me at my card. That's eosha.card.co. That's EOTIA. I like to do art. I like to play games. So if you like this, come hang. Oh, and I'll be on Absurdia on GMM, so come watch that.
I should also probably mention, speaking of Maz, if you want to keep donating to Maz, we're also doing a one-shot for her this month. On October 27th, we're doing a Call of Cthulhu one-shot called The Millennium House, which if you are a reality TV, MTV history nerd like I am, that is my tribute to the 70s house. We're going to have 6 contestants. Maz will be on that stream herself, and we're going to be punishing them if they ever reference or say anything past the year 2000. So come donate to throw those players off their game and watch in horror as a few of those players who were born after the year 2000 try to do reference humor. It's going to be great.
And finally, Daniel.
Golly gee willikers, gang. Wasn't that one heck of a one-shot? If you enjoyed it, gang, make sure you show some love to Maz, all right? Go head over to that Ko-Fi, all right? Say a couple of donations in. Share the links with your folks, all right? Make sure you do that. My name is Daniel K. Hargrove, also known as Daniel the DM. You can find me on all corners of the internet as Daniel the DM, all right? He, him pronouns, all that jazz. Wednesdays, it's Fears and Fortunes, baby, over at twitch.tv/Forgotten Adventures, where you can catch me with Meadow. We be crying a lot. And also returning later on this year, sometime in November, stay tuned for the date. We'll be back with Bitten, our Dagger Heart actual play, which just got spotlighted by Darrington Press.
Whoa, isn't that wild?
So yeah, I'm super happy to be here and getting to play games with incredible people for an amazing cause. Hi, Maz. That rhymed. And with that, I'm out.
Beautiful. And last but not least, I am me. I exist. I am Sean. You can find me all across the internet at Help Action Needed. If you like hearing my voice, we have an award-winning podcast you can listen to every other Monday. We are currently premiering the Down the Forest Road seasons 1 and 2. So if you like Agatha all along, if you like witches, and if you like sapphicness, go watch some sapphic witches maybe die. If you enjoy seeing the Twitch space around here, you can come back tomorrow, where several of the people in this call will be back here at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, playing a game written by Meadow called Time Heist Jetpacks. Correct? Or is it Jetpack Time Heist? Okay, I never get the order right in my head. After that, we're going to be taking a little bit of a streaming break because a lot of really cool people want to do a lot of really cool things, which meant we had to pre-record because nobody got time on the same time of the schedule. So look forward to a lot of series coming out at the start of next year. But one that will be live is a series called They Tried. Here with Gloria of Glow Pinksta. We're on Wednesdays at 5:30 Eastern, a little bit earlier for our friends in the US, but perfectly on time for our friends in the UK. We're doing a 3-part series, including Not Yet by Taylor Navarro, Tell Them How It Ended by Rara at Storytime, and Yours, Mine, Ours by Rara at Storytime, where we are going to have 2 characters fall in love, go through a relationship, and move out without ever talking to each other. So if you're like, oh no, Sean, you had to cancel your adventure about going to hell and saving somebody who died, don't worry, we're going to a different kind of hell, just an emotional one. You can also find me on Fridays over on Glow Pinksta's channel doing the Chaos PI, a Monster of the Week 7-part series focusing on a party that has way too much drama trying to solve an adventure set in New Globlin Town, Gloria's homebrew world. It's set in like 1950s tech-ish. It's very fun. It's very good. People enjoy it a lot. You can check that out. Other than that, I think the next time we're gonna be live is the 30th, where I will be over on Roll D5 doing a game of Fight or Flight, about children that are cryptids going trick-or-treating, and the darkness seeps in, and they need to keep their humanity while also saving monsters and having a good time trick-or-treating. Stay tuned because a lot of things will be coming out, including a Game of the Crown, a Game of Proper Yearning, some duet games, and possibly a God Killer series, all in the December and beyond. But for that is all we have for today. So please go support Maz. Please say hi to them. We're going to go to an ending screen and then send you on a raid. We'll see you next time. Bye!